Legitimately.
I mean,
Grog!
I can.
Grog, look for magic.
I rolled a 16.
That's better than us.
Hold on.
His large size allows him to push through large swaths of the pile of coins. You do pull through what appears to be a very, very fine ceramic jug that has kind of runes carved along the sides.
Hang on, wait. Grog,
Transmutation.
come here.
Okay.
I cast Create Water, and I fill the jug with water.
Okay. What's interesting is you take the jug from him, it's empty, but you still hear sloshing.
Oh.
Even though it's empty as you hold it before you. You put water into it.
A bucket of
swishes
infinite
around.
urine.
Can I tip it upside down?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you tip it upside down, the water spills out.
Anything else?
Nope.
Can I shake it?
You shake it. You
Any more
hear,
swishing?
You still hear the slishing, yeah.
Can I put my head in the jug?
You do. It blocks it quite a bit. Your voice is ringing in your ears.
Can I shake the jug?
You still hear kind of around you.
What is this witchcraft? Well, I also went to my room and I was like, man, what I could really... And I was holding a jug at the time and I was like, I'm just going to break it. Nobody will know.
Oh, shit.
It'll be great. And I was like, I could really go for some beer right now. And all of a sudden, the jug was full of shitloads of beer.
What?
Yeah.
Is it a never-ending beer jug?
Oh, it's not never ending. It stopped after a bit, but I got plenty fucking wasted.
Is it just beer?
Is it just beer, or is it any spirit, or what?
No, I said mayonnaise, and it started to make mayonnaise, and then it stopped. So I think it there's a finite amount of stuff it can make in a day.
Do you have a jug of mayonnaise now?
No, I ate that too.
I can't stop laughing.
Oh my goodness.
So what else?
Okay, now you're gonna get a bunch of mayonnaise
Yeah.
shipped to our PO box.
No mayonnaise.
No mayonnaise. No mayonnaise.
Beer, send beer is fine.
As soon as you all sink in this moment, the door opens behind you as Percy and Grog come storming in.
Shit, yeah, cannonball!
This was. Should we have a cannonball contest?
Wait,
Back to my
Percy,
is
get in.
Percy in the water?
Yeah, Percy's
Yeah,
in
Percy's in the water with you
You
guys.
got it? No, he went into the corner.
Did you do a cannonball?
No, I do
No, he
not.
just stepped
I do
into
not
it.
cannonball.
Percy.
Cannonball, Percy!
Percy!
Not cannonball.
Percy!
Can we do a
My
contest?
glasses. I'm going to hit something.
A
It's gonna-
cannonball
I'm just gonna
contest?
bleed everywhere.
That would be based on like.
You want to do a cannonball
Let's
contest?
do a cannonball contest.
Fine.
The rules. Everyone gets one jump to be officiated by... Who?
Oh.
Sarah
Somebody has
and Ray?
By your servants.
They'll vote for me.
Wait, what are we doing? We're doing a cannonball contest
Yeah.
or something?
It's
Who's
not
impartial?
fair if I do it. So
Oh,
why
I'll
don't I
join
judge?
this. I swim back up to the top to join.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
Can
join
you
this.
officiate? Are you gonna join? Are you in too much of a funk to...
No, I'm gonna join.
Grog could officiate.
Yeah.
Grog should officiate because
All
it's
right. He
inappropriate.
doesn't
Yeah.
know what
Be
numbers
fair.
are, though.
Oh,
Makes it more fair, really.
Vote for me.
Okay. I'm the judge.
Who's going first? So Keyleth, you go ahead and swim up, take some time back, rush forward, leap, make an
Had a short rest, right?
Correct.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
No, this is an athletics check. This is a jump, leap, and
Not bad. 19.
19.
Oh, that's good.
She jumps into the air.
And
seemingly
in midair,
weightless.
I use my bonus action to turn into an earth elemental.
Turns into almost a literal cannonball and displaces enough water to the point where the actual water level in the hot spring now is about 2 inches lower than it was before.
Run upstairs to get a bottle of raw sodium. It's on, motherfucker.
I come out, yeah!
That was good. That was good.
Actually, I send a servant. I tell them what it is.
Hey, it's my turn. All right. All right. Do a little stretching.
Do you have your gauntlets on or not?
Yeah.
So you are just like,
Naked with gauntlets.
you're not wearing anything? Okay.
Nope.
So,
But you can't see her naughty bits because they glow with a heavenly light.
Yes,
right.
yes,
It-
of
it-
course.
You're the artists.
The sound of 10,000
so
pens
just this,
hitting paper.
this This strong, stout, powerful, gnomish female form steps out of the water with these large gauntlets with an ogre face across the back. Looms up, gets a good distance, turns around, focuses, woof, leaps. Make an athletics check.
Squash that. Oh, snip diggity!
What? Where is it?
shit.
23?
Amazing as your earth elemental form was, it displaced about the size an earth elemental would. Sure. Pike's much smaller form managed to displace about as much as an earth elemental would. Water goes flying out, spraying you guys. The water itself takes a while to actually calm down for a bit.
I actually slip and fall backwards like, oh. Whoa.
Well, it was a big one.
Pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take a flying leap and jump in all cannonballing.
All right, athletics check.
Oh, sploosh. That's an 11. And when I hit the water, I set off a level 2 thunder wave.
So Scanlan doesn't sprint, but gingerly jogs up to the side of the pool, leaps in the air. Whoosh! It sends waves out from each side and drenches all of you waiting on the side again. As the water comes rushing back in, slapping into you, Scanlan, after the fact. But nevertheless, a very impressive display.
Thank you. Take a bow. Take a bow.
Good job, good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Percy, are you back yet?
I'm ready.
All right.
I've got a kettle. And what is essentially a giant cheesecloth tea bag of raw sodium in an oil in an oil holding base. You were aware of what will happen when I hit the water.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I grab the kettle, put it in my chest. I take a run, and I leap into it. Yes, this is a terrible idea. Do not do this. Do not do this. You will die. And I take a run and jump into the
Belly flop.
Make an athletics check. So as you land and hit the water, there's a momentary pause, a little spoosh. A secondary explosion that sounds dulled and covered, but then as it hits the air into a loud cacophonous water and smoke and pieces of metal go flying. As the kettle is destroyed, you, Percy,
Take it.
suffer
Should have mostly directed down, but I was aware there'd
I'm
be
gonna
some.
go to sleep.
23 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage from shrapnel and pieces of metal that have just scattered across your chest, but nevertheless, a very impressive display.
Science!
Science. Total party kill cannonball.
I look at and pull out a small piece of the kettle, like, out of my pectorals. That was very impressive, all of you. I'm very impressed. It seems
The
that...
twins. The twins.
it's-
Twins haven't gone.
Twins.
Oh,
Well,
I'm so
that-
sorry.
yeah.
It's all right, Gronk.
No, get it. Go do it.
All right. I take my broom.
Here comes the belly flop.
Right. I fly
Real one.
20 feet up. As high as the ceiling. How high is the ceiling?
Not that high.
I get to the top of the ceiling.
Okay, it's about 15, 20 feet up from the water surface.
All right. Stand up on the broom,
The ceiling's like right above you. You're having to kind of hunch forward a little bit.
and right as I cannonball off of the broom, I release Trinket out of the necklace too.
As you leap off, make an athletics check.
13.
Make an athletics check for Trinket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dang.
Oh man, I thought it was gonna be good. Me and Trinket kind of suck. What is that? Strength?
Strength, yes.
16.
16. As you hit the water, there's a as a bear is suddenly placed magically into the water beneath you at the same velocity, causing the water itself to splash outward in a large column, a spray that gently comes down around the sides of the initial splash. Impressive.
There was only one that managed to draw blood with their display. Therefore, Percy is the winner.
Well met. Well met.
Fair, very fair.
Fair.
5 pounds of gems?
Yeah.
He needs
The
it.
gems.
Wow.
He takes it and smiles as the blood slowly runs from one nostril.
Oh man.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to sleep off this spa.
Those gems are going to turn into lead, aren't they?
Got plans for one of them.
He takes the gems in one hand, takes the towel, wraps it around as he steps out of the water with the other, and makes his way outside of the spa.
Leaving a little trail of blood.
Good game. Good game.
Good game.
Okay?
I was all kinds of fucked up a couple of weeks ago.
Well, you are all kinds of fucked up all the time. And that's why we're all kinds of fucked up, and that's why we all are together.
I walk by eating chicken and wearing no pants.
And I give him a slap on his bare ass as he walks by. You okay? You will be.
Ish.
Ish. That's all we can be is ish. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Personal issues.
You see off to the side what you didn't initially notice as you entered, what appears to be a wooden kind of trap door in the far corner that.
Oh, sweet gods of Bellow!
And you notice that apparently something, a large sack of some heavy material has rolled off a nearby table and is now currently holding the door down.
Okay, I'm
You hear
going
muffled.
I'm gonna go try and lift it.
Okay. You lift it up, set it off to the side.
What's going on? You trying to kill me?
No, hello, Victor. I was just trying to give you money. You were stuck. You had gotten stuck down. What is down there?
This is my mine I'm building.
Your mine?
It's Mayan building. Can you not
I can't.
understand simple English?
Don't put things on top of the door. It makes it hard to get out.
Something's happened to him.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
No, I've been knocked down here for hours.
Grog Scanlon? Come on in. He's...
Help me out.
And he raises his hands up. You can see now where once was two, now is none.
You have to build him a hand.
No.
Oh, well, all right, yeah. I'll grab the stump and I'll pick him straight up in the air. I'll put him back.
Thank you.
And he pats you on the head with his nub. Goes over, and so you can see it's kind of bandaged. He goes over and then pulls the ladder up that he didn't use. Closes the
Ladder.
Well, I was hoping to buy a little bit more black powder from you, if possible, and I was curious if you had anything else for sale, and I wanted to ask you a couple questions, just about other customers again, just,
It's a lot.
I know.
Yes, I have powder.
You do.
I can sell you more powder. Question one. Yes. How much?
One question?
First question.
First question. Has a one-armed lady, a one-handed lady, a doctor come by to purchase?
Not a lady. I am an honorable man.
Don't insult
I know.
him.
I would never insult your honor or preferences of any kind. But
Are you saying I'm pretty?
Victor, I think you know how I feel about that. But you're a very attractive man, and
I'm cheating on me.
I know it.
I'm taken.
He's taken.
are you dating right now?
No, I'm just taken.
Okay. I can't. I'm sorry. Good.
How much?
Well, I was originally going to offer some gold if you like, but if you like, I could make you a tool that you could use with your current predicament, some sort of simple clawing mechanism for grasping, lifting, not getting caught in your mine.
Maybe trade, maybe claw.
I love trade. Trade is brilliant.
Build and bring, and we trade.
I'm going to go construct you something that will be perfect for your needs. I have a great idea. I will need another hogshead and a half of black powder and
a little information about another customer, and then I will leave you to your work. Is that fair?
Fair!
He turns around, rushes over, and grabs the same phantom hogshead that he has lying around his place.
Eats a lot of pork.
Before he fills it with powder, he goes over into Scanlan and he goes,
Too big.
fills it with black powder, carefully brings it over, kind of like holding it under his arm.
Thank you. I will put this in something reasonable. I'll be back in just a little bit with, Actually, do you have a glove that you used to wear or anything like that? Do you have something?
Yes!
Okay.
He pulls his back and pulls out the glove that was on the hand, and you can see it's blown apart and burnt to cinders.
I can take measurements from
The
that.
finger's gone. It's just more of a sleeve with like a charcoaled edge.
Would you prefer a real hand or a claw hand?
Depends. How cool is the claw hand?
That's what I thought.
Cannot handle any more of that. It was just. That was brutal.
I feel like you have to. A little.
So much.
Victor, I've got your hand.
I'm sleeping.
Do you want your hand?
You want me to sleep?
I don't see why they're mutually exclusive.
You hear a bunch of different locks fiddling. The door opens and you see Victor, clean face for the first time you've really seen him before, and he has a nightcap that just kind of in front of his face with a little like puffball at the end. He's like,
I told you I was trying. Oh, hail. Percival?
Yes, it's quite good. I love your hat.
Thank you. It's comfy to sleep in.
It looks it.
Did you bring my hand?
I did. I grabbed your hand, and I will show you. It is very special.
Coming.
opens the door. You see he's wearing his long nightgown that is covered in patches and tears in it. Most of it's been just turned black through soot, but the cap is perfect. It's in perfect
I have
condition.
a special set of pajamas myself, so I understand.
They're comfortable.
He walks in, still bandaged on the arm. You can see there's like a small kettle of tea set by the small fireplace right there. There's a tiny little table and a tiny little stool that he's just kind of sitting on right there. Then he goes and he reaches over for the kettle. Tries to pick up the cup and just pour
It's just like,
into it.
I'm going to stop and attach and begin strapping this. Let me show you how this. It attaches like this. Here are the two switches. And for your mine, I grab, hit the button, twist, pull,
I just got that.
and I get the spike and attach it. Remove it, put the hand back on. Tea.
Tea?
Sure. Why not? Always say yes. Offered.
I need another cup. To new hands.
To new hands.
It is pungent. It is bitter. It has been steeped way too long, but it definitely cleans out the sinuses. And there is a hint of gunpowder to the flavoring. You get the sense that pretty much everything in this room is marinated in the same way, shape, or form to be flammable.
Victor? Did you put hair on your balls?
Oh, probably. Has a woman been by to buy black powder? Has a woman been by?
I don't know. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks?
Did you make her hand too?
I did not. Do you know where she goes?
No. She paid well, though.
Did she? What did she pay?
Are you guys in a club now? How many people want black powder? Tell me! Tell them! Bring them more! I could use money.
How much black powder did she buy, Victor? Only counts to 2, I'm so sorry about that.
Maybe 12 hogsheads worth.
Oh, shit.
Really? And how often does she come by?
She only come by once.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so pleased. I may stop by one last time before I leave town just to say goodbye. Thank you.
Please do. I have more tea. Many different flavors. This is, I call, dark rose.
It certainly scolded something. Thank you. That was very lovely, and that was very charming. I unfortunately have business in this.
Try the other one.
One more, and then I must go. Thank you. Yes, of course.
Like sticks it into the wooden stool on the table that kind of like breaks the wood, snaps it.
Remember that it's attached to bone. You can still break your arm. Just be gentle.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night. Have a lovely evening.
Good night.
Good night. Pleasure, as always. Thank you. I leave in a little bit of a panic.
You leave and he's just sitting there staring at this long chiseled point going, door slowly closes behind you.
So I just reach out and touch a tree and I say, "Hey, old friend. How you feeling? Doing better?"
Hey, bud. Much better.
You're pretty cool, Sun Tree.
Sun Tree, A-okay.
Hey, Sun Tree.
Yeah?
I was just wondering if you could tell me anything about this terrible cancerous tree in the Faywild. If you knew anything about it, he might be like your brother or
cancer?
something.
What?
No, okay. There's this tree in the Faywild, and it might have a man living in it called Fenthras, and that's the name of the bow. Bow is in it, named Fenthras, and it might be a really sick tree. Can you tell me where there's a really sick tree, maybe in the Faywild?
That sounds sad, but no, I don't know a tree like that. Sorry. I've been here in Whitestone since day one.
Want to play hacky sack?
So I graduated from Berkeley and made my way to Whitestone.
My twig, smoke the dew.
Barkley.
Cool.
Barkenstocks. I like it.
Hey, Suntree.
Yeah.
You apparently kind of live in the middle of all these arcane ley lines of the world.
Yeah.
How far do those stretch? Like, where
Long way, Kiki. Long way. Walking out of the next room, you see Gilmore in kind of disarray, a little bit of blood streaking down the forehead there, sweaty in the face with his arm out.
Ooh.
He just goes,
Yeah.
"What did you say?" That's what I thought. And he closes his hand, and you watch the figure just flesh. And you can see as it slowly twists, it's like squeezing water out of a towel, just blood. And then he releases his fingers, and the figure falls limp on the ground like a crushed doll.
I drop polymorph.
Good!
It's okay. Sweet Keyleth. Sorry.
Not the night to be doing that.
I
to me. know. You guys make your way up back to the castle. Kasha and Zara are both fine. You come to them and find that their room was not disturbed, as neither of them were. Actually, no, Kasha was. You do come to the point where there are now a bunch of guards swarmed around the outside of Kasha's room. as you kind of push past, there is blood everywhere. Everywhere. On the walls, the ceiling, the floor, across the bed.
Awesome.
And you see just sitting on the edge of the bed, spear in hand, shield kind of tossed to the side, also covered in bits of viscera. Kasha, who's just currently leaning against the edge.
What's up, stink eye?
They knew better, right? What else was gonna happen?
How many were there?
Oh, it's just one.
Cool.
Tell you what, follow me.
Yeah.
And he stops and goes like, it's really me this time. Follow me. All right. And he walks outside of the front of the castle to the walkway, kind of stepping over the crimson smear that once was the one assassin. And he walks up to the edge of the cliff, the sheer cliffs that are on each side of that walkway in the elevated, kind of cleaved mountain where the castle was built on. And he walks up to the very edge with you and goes, do you trust me? As soon as you look down, you feel a thrust as he pushes you off the cliff. At that moment, you suddenly, instinctively, look up and from outside the back of the armor,
What?
these giant black raven wings spill out
so you
from
could
the
have flown
sides.
when you came out of the dragon?
Only if I knew how to work it.
You get the sense that this feature to the armor was only recently.
Oh, shit! Shit! Get it, Archangel.
From falling to swooping over the forest on the outside of
Whitestone.
Fucking hell.
What? He can fly!
After
He can fucking fly!
after doing that, I double back and I fly up that same cliff and I lift Gilmore up
Ah!
the sky. You fucking brilliant bastard! Thank you! Thank you! This is embarrassing. I float us back down. I float us back down.
You can see he looks a little nervous, but he's like smiling.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. No, it's,
Yeah.
it's all right.
You,
I would have been fine.
you are a dear, dear friend. You are a dear friend. And I give him a big diagonal hug. A long, strong hug.
He kind of freezes for a moment, kind of, still figuring out his boundaries with the dynamic being what it is, but eventually he gives in and you feel his arms take you in as well, and you guys have this long, honest, connecting hug. And as this happens, the wings also kind of wrap around and envelop the both of you.
Good moment.
So ridiculous.
Good moment. He's alive. Let it go.
And then time just seems to pass for a minute, and as you release him, the wings kind of scatter into black feathers in the wind and disappear. Steps away from you, and you can see there's just a little streak of damp inside of his face, and he kind of reaches up and kind of smacks you in the cheek a little bit. Glad you're all right.
I am a great ally to you. And if you need any favors, I am your friend.
That goes both ways. Don't forget that.
I walk up and I.
Where were you? What the fuck were you? Oh, you're a
Flying fuck!
I forgot you were a rogue. Yeah.
Ugh. I mean, congratulations, it's really cool.
That broom is really cool that you
If I didn't
stole.
fucking fall off it, you fucking wings. Jesus. I walk away.
Thanks, Nadia. I follow her, and I stop her, and I give her a hug, and I say, I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll be less of a fuckwit lately, I promise.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
You alright, mate?
I got the shits.
Oh. Like the shits or the twirls?
Bad, what's the difference?
The shits, it's just one in, the other, both, north, south, all at the same time. It's like a relay race.
I know what you mean now, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was just, I think I might be crossing that threshold, and I jump into a side door.
Okay.
And send it out both sides. 2 exits, no waiting.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Amazing.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
You proudly hear. through the doorway.
This happened to me when I was 6. By the way, I'm talking about Liam, not Vax.
If you've had the twirls, you never forget them.
Yeah.
Can I cast laid hands on myself and pray to my god? It's the worst. Can you help?
The effect hits an intent to remove any sort of poison, disease, circumstance. No change in physical presence.
There's no signs of poisoning in any of the remains.
No, in fact, you spend probably a good 3 to 4 minutes kind of pushing through Vax refuse.
Ew.
While nobody else has thought to actually come and stop you when they've already figured out what the problem was.
That's fine.
Oh, hey, Percy.
He still feels
Percy,
bad.
you
Keep
find
looking.
anything? Sorry, haven't found anything yet, Percy. Keep going. Might be clues.
It'll take. If I don't say anything in 3
Roll
minutes,
medicine check.
Awful people. That's 14.
I had a toy car.
It seems fairly standard bile and excrement.
Nothing, no poison.
Find anything, Percy?
No.
Maybe you should
really
keep
bad.
looking.
Besides, nothing. It's just.
Are there any feathers?
Possible.
There is one feather.
Do like a litmus test. Is
Yeah.
it basic or acid? We don't know.
Possible, stop.
You know, I can
Cursed.
actually have everybody killed in their sleep. Like, this is actually one of the perks of sleeping here. I don't even have to do it myself.
I guess I just wanted to talk to you, and maybe you could give a little bit of insight and help clear my head.
Okay.
And I didn't think about it until when we were in Scanlan's spa the other day, and you said you were really confused. And I'm really confused, and I didn't know you were confused. Because I feel like if I knew you were confused, then I wouldn't feel so bad about being confused, because we're confused together.
I feel confused all the time.
Do you? I do too.
Yes.
I'm so
Just in a perpetual state of confusion.
Yeah.
I think that's just what life is.
Right. The world's really big.
Yeah.
Big confusing.
Both kind of standing at the northern base of the sun tree in the center of the town square. You see them hugging and like kind of giving each other a little kiss in the cheek. And
Oh, sorry.
Assassin!
No, it's me. It's me. It's me. Sorry. Sorry. Pike, sorry. I didn't know we were parting ways.
I know. Maybe it won't be for long, but I have to. I think I should stay.
Well, I respect that. I just wanted to, before we bid adieu, I can't believe we're leaving you again. It's so sad. But I just wanted to clear the air a bit. You know, a short while ago I proposed marriage, and I've been thinking about it a
I
lot,
did not
and
forget.
I hope you have been too.
Yes. I have been thinking about it so much.
I just wanted to say that I am here to officially absolve you of that proposal, and I rescind it. I was foolish to do so, and I don't want there to be any strings sort of attached when we leave. And I think really with you on the cusp of parting ways and me seeing my daughter and everything, everything's sort of come into a bit of a clearer focus. And I think I've always been in love with the idea of you. You know, you're so perfect and beautiful and smart, and
It was the hairy shoulders,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
but you know, I don't want to love an idea. I want to love a girl. So, and I think in all of this time pining after you, I forgot to just hang out with you and know you as a person, and I'm sorry for that. But
It's okay, Scanlan.
so I'm sorry for objectifying you or whatever.
Hey, these things happen, and maybe it wasn't the best time, and maybe someday in the future we can just reconnoiter and just see if we want to just talk about it again. I
We'll
guess
be friends.
We'll be friends.
We'll be friends. Listen, I will always love you, but I don't want this to be a barrier in our friendship anymore.
Okay.
So I'm taking it off the table. And besides, all I really want is to matter to someone, and I do now, and that's very new for me, and confusing and exhilarating, and I've got to figure out how to do it, and, well, I'll work on that, and you work on whatever you're working on, and I will say this before we leave. I'm a little older than you, so I can give you some advice.
Oh, okay.
And I say, hey, wait, before I go, like, do you want me to keep a special eye on Scanlan since he proposed, marriage?
Oh, well, that offer is off the table.
What?
Oh, it's not happening anymore.
Oh.
So, yeah, he's free to have some good times at the old, lady houses that you guys like to visit, the lady spas.
Spas.
Tour houses.
I'd rather go to the lady spa.
You know what?
There's no carvings on that I can see on this outer wall.
Not from 10 feet away, no.
And the vines that are climbing on it, are they flowering anything at all? Is it?
The vines that are there do have what might be like small whitish flower buds, little flowers that are kind of just blooming in a small scale across the vines.
Do they look like anything that we'd have on our plane?
Not particularly. I mean, they look like white flowers from this distance. You have to get closer to inspect directly.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Be very careful. Nothing here is exactly what it appears to be.
I won't touch it. I won't touch it.
Anything.
I'm just gonna. It's so pretty. Can I touch it?
As you reach out and touch it with your finger, I need you to go ahead and do nothing because it's fine.
Oh, you sneaky.
Starts.
Here we go.
As you always means doom.
I bow. And I push her down.
Okay. The moment there is any movement, she just flickers and moves back from the wall, looking already very, very perturbed by this whole circumstance. As you're shoved ahead and begin to go into a bow, Percy, you bow, but you can't take your eyes off of it as the creature kind of pulls herself up over the wall. An extremely beautiful, impossibly beautiful woman, nude, steps up over the edge of the wall, and as you glance forward, everything goes dark.
Hello?
As soon as you say that, the creature darts backward, and you see take a few steps and then leap and dives into the pool and vanishes beneath the water surface. Although you see that, Keyleth. Percy, you do not.
I don't see anything.
You just hear footsteps.
What happened? Well, did she say anything?
No.
She was very pretty.
Yes, she was also
Are you
naked.
okay? Are you okay?
I think she blinded me.
What?
No, she blinded me. I'm.
And you look at Percy, eyes wide open, glancing about, the pupils moving about.
Yes, I'm blinded. I'm blind.
Okay.
Really?
Really? And
We should test it out.
Yeah. How many fingers am I holding up?
One.
He's a liar. He can see fine. Piece of shit.
People, we're tearing ourselves apart in the Faywild.
I'm just reminding the dear what sign her bread is buttered on.
Let Pike get rid of this blind spot so we can all be together again.
I mean, it's masterful.
How long has he been working on that?
And an individual who enjoys learning about things that are new and different.
Squeeze him.
Don't squeeze him. Don't squeeze him, Grog.
What's your name?
Garmelie?
Garmelie?
Garmelie.
Garmelie?
What are you
Garmelie.
reading?
Garmelie.
What are you reading?
Nothing. No reading. It's not for,
No reading,
not for
just
reading.
drawing. Percy, you know, our friend
very
Percival here,
I
he
do
likes
draw.
to draw as well.
I did quite a bit. Let's see this. Let's see your work.
Oh, yeah, compare notes.
You guys look out of your grasp, but there's nothing. Just concrete around him.
With one of my fingers, can I go like, give him a little tickle?
May I?
That's the best face ever.
Carmeli, now I saw what you were drawing and it was quite lovely. Don't you want to share?
You have nothing to fear from us as long as you just cooperate. And I will cast suggestion on him.
What's at the bookmark, may I ask? And I slowly start to open at the bookmark.
It's just where I'm currently making notes.
These be nudie pictures.
I'm gently opening it.
All right. The picture you come to, as of right now, is a very, very finely detailed sketch of of Grog.
Oh.
Very well drawn, but he has bulging eyes, big buck teeth, and what looks to be like a very, very tiny penis.
What do you see?
He's brilliant. He's captured everything. It's truly spectacular.
What's it a picture of?
He's a little shithead.
Has he drawn us?
He's a little prancer.
I turn it.
Don't kill him.
Don't kill him, Grog. There's nothing wrong with drawing a funny picture.
Art is subjective.
Oh man, he nailed you, Grog.
What other Goliath has been tromping through this place?
Many, so many.
I'm gonna start gently flipping through some of the pages.
There are drawings of the entire party, but with like extremely exaggerated, cartoonish parody pictures. For Pike, her head is extremely large, like
Six Flags Magic Mountain caricature kind of vibe.
Yeah. With like a hint of Mad Magazine.
Sure, yeah, political ad
where
style.
It's based. There's like just
political.
It's essentially a book full of dick butts. It's just him drawing and vandalizing the image of a number of you guys. Like there's a picture of what looks like Vax and Keyleth that are both just covered in poo and like slapping it on their face. And like I've written in Elvish, I love this, like with the word bubble. It's essentially just like a kid entertaining himself with a bunch of stupid pictures.
Have at it.
You first?
Sure.
All right.
It's Leonardo and Winslet.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
You hear the gentle lyrical stylings of Celine Dion swell in the background. Seder creepily begins sketching your chocolate form.
And remember, very ridiculous.
I don't know what that means, but I'll do my best. In rapid time, faster than anyone you've ever seen sketch, his form almost becomes blurred with the haste in which he draws. And within the hour, he has completed an extremely well-detailed portrait. And I mean portrait, everyone standing shoulder to shoulder like a family above a mantle. And it is grotesque. Horrifying. I mean, you look like perhaps the Trickfoots had been keeping the bloodline strong for a very, very long period of time. A droopy face, one eye sinking before the other. It's. You don't even have the right number of fingers. You see Grog in the back, who is as wide as the rest of everybody. He's just behind them like this giant wall with this tiny little head with a tongue kind of lolling up the side. It looks like he has one finger as a thumbs up and the other one's up his bum. In the front, you see Vex and Vax, the twins, are just furiously making out. And they're both just clutching each other. It's terrifying. Keyleth is currently clutching the side of a tree happily, and as she does, her eyes are going in different directions. And the tree itself is like trying to push her off the branch.
Yeah.
You see Percy, who is extremely tall with this squat, kind of thin head with these giant glasses that make his eyes bug-eyed and strange. You see a little bit of scruff on the chin that's actually kind of turning into this long, awful, kind of matted dingleberry mess of a goatee. And he has both of his guns pointed at his head, going... And next to that is a perfectly defined, unchanged portrait of Scanlan Shorthall.
Oh, I just wanted to hear you explain it. Okay. So I'm gonna take it and put it above. I'm gonna just paste it above the mantle,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go back
Servant
up to
stuff,
my
you gotta
room
nail
to
it
bed.
in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back upstairs to my room.
Okay. Eventually, you all come to consciousness, brought to the wonderful, welcome morning scent of, once again, chicken for breakfast. Find yourselves down to a, once again, passed out satyr slumped over the breakfast table with what looks to be 2 plates of mostly devoured chicken, mashed potatoes, and a couple other side elements.
It sounds so good.
Delicious.
And there above, on the mantle across the room, is a glorious, glorious sketch of the family of Vox Machina.
Charming.
Wow.
Who changed I look pretty good.
This is brilliant. Wait, Scanlan, why do you look normal? Does he just really
I
like
think we all look normal, actually. That's how I see us, sure.
This picture is disgusting.
I love
Where
it.
did that come from?
No, that is awful.
Burn it.
You guys, we have a souvenir.
Oh,
We have a
it's been
souvenir from the
going away, huh?
Faywild.
Anyone.
In a very rudimentary kindergarten recorder.
Hot cross buns.
Cross buns.
It's a little shaky, but you get the hang of it. It's the only sound in the room. It's just dead quiet as you just do this in the middle of breakfast with food being brought to the table.
That was amazing, Mike.
Mike?
Well, I just.
Oh, move over, Scanlan. Holy hell, that was good.
That was good.
Thanks.
That was really good.
I mean, I learned once. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone play an instrument that well.
Wait, hey, this is my house.
Well, you know.
Oh, let her have it.
Oh, look, the satyr's sad. What's the matter, friend?
She has my ocarina.
Oh,
That's terrible.
bad. Yeah.
Poor guy.
You're clever.
Listen.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Maybe we'll give it back to you.
Things you wish to avoid. 1. The hut of Odena. She's a terrible woman. If you see a hut, don't go. They may smell enticing things.
Odena?
Wodena.
Whoa, Dana.
Delightful smells, sounds of soft music, a gentle light across the shade and sea. 2 words at once, I'm drunk. But, do not go near the hut. Avoid the hut. No hut.
No hut.
No
2.
hut.
Avoid the last campsite of Sorodun the Happy.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Avoid it. Trust me. Avoid it. If there's a campsite, that's empty, looks happy, avoid it. And 3, avoid the theater.
I love the theater.
Oh, that's good advice,
Theater.
actually.
Avoid the theater.
Just in general, the theater?
Just in general. I hate all
Musicals?
theater. Let's avoid the theater, please.
What time is it? I mean, we don't know what time it is.
It's dusk.
Thank you.
Perpetually does.
But we just woke up.
Right. You should really watch that gas of yours with him back there.
Oh, you're so right. Hey, pull my finger. Yeah, that's the family reserve. Oh, he said we're supposed to find somewhere quiet to talk.
We also don't know where we're sleeping tonight, or whether or not it's even permissible. We should probably have a conversation with whoever's in charge. Is your father in charge?
No.
Ish.
Ish.
He's a bureaucrat. It's not...
Excellent.
Laugh! All right. You say?
I'm Cold, the Kingslayer. Chuck Norris. Burt Reynolds. I have many names. You see, when you've traveled a road as long as I have.
Black tea, got it.
So this grants an audience for all of us then? Yes. You're going to have to amend that one name, though, just to be fair. It's Lady Vexalia. Lady.
Lady Vexalia, Baroness of the Third House of Whitestone and Grand Mistress of the Grey Hunt. So good, sir. Despite your relationship with her, do watch your manners.
Tea spit take.
My apologies, Lady Vexalia.
Well, you didn't know.
We're those terrible influence side of the family, aren't we?
I run up and I give Percy the biggest hug. Possible.
It's the gift of smugness.
Wait.
It never goes away.
Is it wait. No, was it all just a...
No, it occurs to me that we did kill 2 of the 3 barons of Whitestone the last time that we were there. So... There's no house, and there's no money, and there's...
Scanlan, it's the one Scanlan burned.
It's the one that Scanlan burned.
That's the lady of the house that I burned down.
And there's just a crypt, and that's being used for other things. But
But you have a title!
But you do have a title, at
Even
the very
so.
least. And once a year you have to do something ridiculous.
Even so, Percy.
You're welcome.
I thank you so much.
Use it in good health.
Wait.
Licks her fingers.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
They respond better if you say good day and if you have your head.
If we say bidet.
Good day. Good day.
Bidet. Oh, yeah, oh, bidet. Bidet.
I hope that's good day then.
Good day.
Good day.
Bidet.
Bidet.
Did you notice that their dad was saying bidet wrong?
I did.
I thought he was like a highfalutin type.
You should just say it even louder to make sure people know the correct pronunciation.
I know. We could be a force for good in and outside of the city. Bidet!
Bidet!
Meeting schedulable.
Yes, of course.
Schedulable.
Schedulable.
Bidet!
So wait, are we all in our own
Yes,
individual
we're
rooms?
all in a room together.
Yeah.
We
All
have
in a room
earrings we can
together.
talk
Hi,
We're
hi.
So you all go
just
into a room
super
together
duper
then?
happy all together.
This
You have like 4 rooms at your disposal, and you all say we're gonna go sleep, and all go into one room with a broken bed.
No, we can do what we want.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
fucking close,
we do
man.
what
All
we
right.
want.
You guys,
There will be
you
no
guys all
consequences.
enter. You guys all enter the largest room where you met before, and as you find your way in there, one of the guards goes,
Prayer.
You're going to
it's for
sleep.
prayer. We have to pray.
And we
Remember,
need
right,
food.
Grog?
We're actually quite hungry again.
Oh, yes, we're very holy.
And yes, it is. It's been quite a while. I'm rather hungry.
We all
again.
sleep together. It's a polyamorous thing.
I told you we were holy.
Scanlan and Vax, make deception checks, please.
Perception?
Deception.
Deception.
Oh.
21.
Oh, it's
That's the line that goes through.
When you say you're tired and ready to rest, the guard goes, mm-hmm. And then when you say polyamorous, the guard goes, oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We are freaky.
I grab Grog by the circlet thing and say, come on, I'm tense. Let's go.
The two guards. The 2 guards look at each other and take 2 steps away from the room. We'll keep a close watch. As you all
Not too
And
close.
Keela says, we're totally polyamorous.
That you. No.
And I turn Percy and Vax into squirrels with polymorph. See?
The 2 guards look at each other
Polyamorous.
very, very disturbed and say, you've already shared too much. We don't judge, just please go sleep.
Well,
You've passed by those threshold crests
Well,
several times, I'm assuming.
let me get this straight, Gormley. You require of us a piece of a threshold crest. Yes. Any threshold crest.
Yes.
Just as long as it's a threshold crest.
Yes.
It looks like a crest.
That's a threshold crest.
Threshold,
threshold crest, yes.
Okay,
Sure.
Keyleth, the thing we talked about.
And I start casting stone shape right under the threshold of the door to the room that we're in. And I cut out a crest in from the threshold.
What crest do you create? What does it look like?
A Whitestone crest from the threshold of the door.
We break it.
There's a piece of your threshold crest.
Don't cast friends on
That is a
people,
good
it's not
deal.
nice.
You watch as his pointed ears slowly slink back and his hair stands up all across the back of his head. His beard almost bristles out into spines as he kind of, the hat goes and pops off and hits the ground. He snatches it up,
It's your hat.
grabs the piece.
That's your threshold crest. Piece of a threshold crest.
Thank you. The bear now begins to speak in the language of bears, which only you can understand at this moment. It says, "You walk with this one. Is she your charge?" And Trinket voices back. You hear the up to the bear as you hear coming out. "She is everything. Her life is mine. You take her, you take me, or we walk on and remember you as a kind soul." The giant bear looks down. "Very well. If you were at her side, I take your charge as well." And the spirit bear steps forward, passing through you, and passing through Trinket's form, and what feels like this rush of warm air, and then disperses into a series of sparkles. You watch the energy slowly drift down and fade into the ground around you, and everything gets quiet. The trees slowly creak back and open the perimeter of this forest around you, leaving you alone. And Trinket comes up and kind of licks your face. As he's looking at you, you look down and you can see the necklace that you hold is actually kind of shimmering with the blue light that passed through you, and it slowly fades to its dark, normal form.
You're part bear now.
So that's your new item card for the Raven. As of this point in time, and I'll give you an ability card, but Trinket now benefits from your hunter's mark. And has an ability called Primal Fury he can use once per short rest that I'll get to next episode.
Okay.
Leading you guys.
Onward to the theater.
No theater! We are avoiding the theater. No.
I'm just curious, why are you so worried about the theater? I love the theater. Where's the theater?
Yeah.
In the tree.
Plus, do you know there's a theater here?
We could go see
We're not
the theater.
going to the theater.
Oh, no.
I don't trust anyone who doesn't like the theater.
Make a deception check.
Yeah.
This guy wants to go to the theater.
Stay on it.
No more stops unless it is for the theater. We're not stopping.
Pulls
Is
his
he
hat
taking
back
us
down.
to the theater right now?
Definitely the theater.
All right.
Not the theater.
Just on the other side of that river, you hear a faint sound of music.
The theater.
We don't need to stick a stick into every beehive we come across.
But this is the theater.
All three of you, whack, slam into something extremely hard.
Oh.
What is it?
Did it feel like a theater?
Through the moon brush. That's what we're going through.
Still to the bog.
Yeah.
Of course! Where else do I want to go?
All right.
Theater.
It's like holding his hat and rushing along.
You want to go to the theater?
No! Theater!
What's your problem with the arts, man?
The trees actually disperse a bit. You can see what appears to be a small campfire that's kind of crackling in the center of this clearing, and the music is actually quite loud now. You see figures jaunting around this fire and kind of holding hands and swirling for a second and then separating and then dancing a little ways around it again. So Vax, you come up to the very edge of the clearing. You vanish. You come up to the very edge of the clearing. You see before you where the laughter's coming from. There is an elf in full Verdant Guard armor of Singorn who is just like skipping and laughing around the fire, dancing alongside what appears to be a bipedal humanoid creature covered in fur with claws, a longer snout. And they're both smiling and holding each other's hands and spinning and twirling each other and dancing around.
This is some crucible shit.
Totally charmed.
Some crucible
This is
shit
the
right
witch.
here.
You see the music is actually coming from what appears to be a floating spectral violin, flute, and drum, unmanned by any creature, just slowly drifting around the clearing, around the entities that are dancing. Looking forward, you find that tapping on your side of your hip.
It's good.
As the beat finds you.
Oh, it's booty Faywild.
And you begin to drift out of the shadows into the center of this clearing, and you look over and see as the guard extends his hand and takes yours, and the beat kicks into you. You smile, creeps across your
I
face,
take my broom out and I start flying up and I grab Scalen's hand and take him on the broom with me.
Where are we going?
We're gonna fucking get Vax out of there.
I start singing. Let's do it.
Okay.
Counter charm. Counter charm.
Okay. You're just.
I'm on, man.
You
I'm
are
lit.
totally on. This is an amazing experience. You just you feel the color and the music surging through you, and all of this endless surge of energy inside as you begin to now join into this other dancing trio.
Fucking werewolf guy look good.
Yeah. You guys dart into the center of this, hearing the music, hearing the laughter, watching your brother with a almost Joker-like smile on his face, the sheer joy pulling his expression into one of a very disturbing joy. You sweep in at this point and find that Scanlan jumps off the broom.
No, don't jump off the broom.
You tumble down, make an athletics check. Sorry, acrobatics.
Save. Check. 10.
Check. 10?
Check or save?
Check.
10.
Okay. You just catch yourself. It wasn't a large fall, but you land on your feet, down to the ground with a crunch. Some number of things crunch and break beneath your feet as you stand up. And you look up and see as Vax, this elvish warrior knight, and what appears to be a straight up wolf man, all lead you into the dance, and the four of you now begin to take each other's hands and laugh and skip around the circle.
I'm gonna try to Pokeball Vax into my necklace.
I'm hearing this cacophony and I'm
Trinket's
slowly
back with
getting up
everybody
with a sigh and moving in the direction of the campsite.
Okay.
You might have won this bet this time, Percy.
Wait, not yet.
You are pulled into the necklace.
I'm in a necklace.
Really push to refer to it as
I'm
a
sorry,
necklace.
necklace. The Raven necklace. Can I grab Scanlan?
You can.
I'm doing the Russian bottle dance from Fiddler on the Roof right now.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I want to just like fly down and try to get him around the waist and pull him up.
Okay. You manage to grab Scanlan and pull him up onto the broom with you. The two other dancers immediately reach up and grab him and try and pull him back down into it. At this point, you look into their faces and you can see while they have smiles on them, their eyes are fearful and desperate. Their bodies are emaciated and exhausted. They both look like their physical bodies are on the edge of collapse from non-stop dancing for God knows how long. At this point, you also glance down at the ground around you and you can see what appear to be numerous piles of broken bones, discarded armor, all order of other creatures that have befallen this spot amongst the forest and never left. No, but you feel as Scanlan, who is shoving off of you instinctually, and both these bodies grabbing his legs and pulling him down off the broom, he is pulled from your grasp, hits the ground, and the three of them continue their dance completely nonchalant, not even paying attention to your presence at this point.
Okay, I fly away. Minor problem. It was really a very bad idea to go towards the music. However, Scanlan's sort of enchanted, and we should probably save him because it looks like a lot of people have also been enchanted and are stuck there forever.
All right,
but
dear.
if you're going to come and try to save him, plug your fucking ears because I have a feeling this music is cursed, and I start shoving shit in my ear.
Can you to druid craft some cotton?
Sure.
Thank
you owe
you.
me 6 gold.
No, we're going to save them. You owe me 6.
But she's running back out.
Oh my god, my friend.
Come on! 3 and 3. We split the gold 3-3. It was a draw.
It was a draw.
It was a draw.
Vex, could you go fetch a pail of water from the we need
Wait,
some
hang
water.
hang on. Because theoretically, how about this, you guys?
I'm doing that thing with the Wolfman where I'm miming a lasso and like pulling him closer to me to dance closer.
Sure, and they're into it.
Oh, what? Oh, I was dancing. It was amazing. There was lights.
I
It's
released
beautiful. I need
my brother.
electrolytes.
Please.
Oh, I'm
Out
sorry,
of
Grog.
Of the Raven slumber.
Did we see a play yet?
It was the worst play I've ever seen.
It's more of an intermission.
Garmili, why didn't you warn us that could happen?
Garmili, who's there by the side and comes out of some invisibility and says, "You know, I tried. I really tried. But you guys continually insist to go face first and whatever I warn you about because you don't trust me, apparently, when you hired me to be your guide.
We trust you, dear.
Hopefully you've learned a lesson."
We did.
God.
At least we can prepare ourselves.
How?
Sleeping.
Just keep sleeping.
I wake Percival up.
No.
Percy.
What? Yes.
Hi, Grumpy.
What?
We've been discovered by fairies.
Oh, that's nice.
Get ready to use your charming wiles.
All right.
I'm gonna let Scanlan sleep a little bit more because he looks fucking exhausted.
That's it, you put him back to sleep? Well, you go back to bed then.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
What?
Can we, like, you know, make things look fancy around here so when they all come back, we look like we're ready to talk to them?
I slowly crawl out. I pull out a
We make
piece
it
of
look
parchment.
really pretty?
Sure. I mean, I'm asleep right now, but when I wake up.
Oh.
And I write, "Hello, fairies. We're napping." And I put it on the tree above us. Go back to sleep.
You're just letting Whitey go back to
Do
sleep
not
then?
disturb.
Whitey.
Yeah.
Aren't they called wishers?
You calling him Whitey? That's a good nickname.
Yeah, I think it's apt. Fuck it. I go back to bed. I spoon Keyleth and fall asleep.
All right.
Oh.
Oh.
Intruding.
I'll allow it.
I actually go back to sleep too.
Get back to sleep.
What the
Back to
fuck
sleep.
is going on here?
Please.
How is this happening?
Vex, you don't want to wake.
All right, fine. My watch. I'll get up.
I'm gonna sit up and
I sit up and take
I'm
the
gonna,
watch.
oh, you know what?
My
I'm gonna put out the little gold tea set, and I'm gonna act like we're welcoming them to tea whenever they show up.
Gross.
I will
everywhere.
I will take the watch and I will make some tea. Tea set.
The cups are bigger than they are.
Then they can share.
They're like, oh, you made drowning pots for us all. How lovely.
Disneyland.
It's gonna be a threat.
I never did actually find out what this tea set does.
Well, we're about to find out then, aren't we?
Oh, you know what? And I take out my old wooden music box that I discovered. And
Yes, pull out all of your cursed
Yes.
items, yes.
And I wind it up and make some pretty music.
Okay.
Like a crazy grandma in the woods.
I am joining you for this ridiculous tea
I
party.
like it. Thank
I'm
you.
awake.
All right.
Don't drink out of the teacups because I really think they might be cursed.
Waiting for my
Seriously,
grandchildren
Percy,
to arrive.
I know it's appealing to you, but don't get cursed again. All right.
The older one kind of just glances over at you. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Natural one.
As you grin, you watch as his flesh goes an even duller gray color as his entire body.
No.
It's
It's all right.
Stone.
Is that temporary? Is that going to last?
Now, let us have a conversation.
Okay.
So, you've encountered these beasts.
Yes.
Yes.
And they instructed us to kill you.
No,
No,
not to kill
they
them.
wanted us to hurt you, to
hurt
destroy
you.
your circle of stones.
They sent you to come and kill us and destroy our home.
To harm you.
Misspoke, not to destroy this circle.
You
in your
speak
village.
in many words that do not meet as one thought or theory.
Well, you're a bit intimidating.
As the very tiny pixies all kind of look at each other and look at you large folk, and there's a little chuckle under their breath. The older one goes,
We are wise enough to not judge a man or woman by their size.
Good sir.
We didn't want to harm you, so we thought if we just made it look to...
I need you all to roll initiative.
You quickly... It's one action. It's one fucking action.
You catch your breath, Percy. However, I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom check, as this is a very, very powerful, magically enforced river, and it's currently combating the strength of your spell.
Saving throw.
No, this is keyless, so just make a wisdom
Oh!
Never mind.
No, okay, yeah. Wait, what? Just a
check. Just a
straight
wisdom check.
Oh no, oh no! I just spent a lot of money on these dice today.
Wait, hold on. I've got this.
What?
Quick, everyone. Oh, what's that over there? There.
Oh, 15.
Oh, it's
what was it? Was it a 1?
No.
I rolled a 1.
You did?
Yeah. Wow. All right.
Come on, you stupid opal dice.
Is that a
What is
natural
it?
20?
What
Is
is
it a
it?
natural 20 or
No, it's another fucking 1. What? Useless.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot that whole part of the plan.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh
What
my
are you doing?
God.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No! You can't use it anymore. You're not allowed to use that dice anymore.
Just throw it off stage. Just throw it.
It costs like $10
Another
for
dice? I am not giving you all that dice.
What the hell?
Say it.
Son of a bitch.
Say it. What was it?
Come on, it was a 1. So it was a 1?
I'm assuming it's a low roll.
Yeah.
It's a fucking 1.
I figure.
For the 3rd time in a row.
Make an intimidation check.
No, don't do it! Don't.
Do it. That thing.
No way. There's no fucking way.
One, it's a 2. You gotta throw that away. Fuck out with it.
In a way, it doubled in its level.
Throw it away. Burn
Intimidation?
it. Not touch that dice anymore.
As you shout this out. Alrighty. Saving throw against DC with disadvantage. 6 and an 8.
Dot.
How do you want to do this?
Yep.
So Grog, Pike, and Tim.
I'm gonna step forward and inspire myself because. I sing to myself, Scanlan Shorthalt, I'm a gnome. My name is Scanlan Shorthalt, I'm a gnome. Chicks I haven't boned, but just you wait, just you wait. Has my minute of hand worn off yet?
I'd say it's getting towards the end.
All right, I'm gonna take Garmelian, throw him across as many rivers.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
25 again.
Being a small and relatively lightweight fey creature, but also smug in his standing position after proclaiming his negative approach to Grog's idea, he doesn't quite notice the spiraling purple hand that swings up from behind, grasping him and lifting him into the air with an incredible speed. All you hear is the distant a little plume of dust.
Did he make it? Did he make it? How far did he get?
He made it past 5 of them.
And also suffer 22 points of damage.
Is she alive?
Okay.
There's a long, awkward pause as you see no movement.
Oh God, I think I just killed him.
You're such a dick!
That was a little harsh.
Which gets more and more awkward the longer it goes by.
Oh, God.
Until
Did we just
eventually
kill
you
him?
see a shift. And this small form rise up, raises a thumb. Which quickly transitions into a middle finger.
We'll keep an eye out, Vax.
Let's cruise in.
Yeah, the two gnomes go. They're not very intimidating.
I do not like this plan at all.
You are charming. You're both very charming.
Yeah,
so
go
let's
for it.
Be charming.
I'm not that charming.
You're extremely charming.
I think you find her charming.
You know
She's
what?
charming.
No,
I mean,
I'm
I
not
find her
so
charming too.
Let's go do
But it
it.
doesn't mean that other people
Can I
won't.
go?
Watch you put a foot in your mouth.
What should go?
Yes, you did.
What could possibly go wrong?
Can I go on the broom with you, Scanlan?
No, let
Yes.
the little bits go.
You can walk. You're fine.
We're still doing a do-si-do, by the way,
Yeah,
while we're having this
right.
conversation.
Go. Little bits go. Little bits.
All right, Pikey. Let's go
let's
knock
do
on
it.
the door and get killed.
If you fucking
Can
get
I,
my broom lost because you told me not to go, I'm gonna murder you. And this is not in character. This is me telling you that.
Have the gnomes already been set on their path at this time?
We're already cruising.
Yep. So as you guys are having this discussion, the broom slowly glides up to the outside of the street. As you get close to it, you notice too, from immediate position, that mass of dried roots and branches that are up top are threaded together with rope. There is definitely construction to this, almost like a wooden thatched roof. The side porthole you see does have a wooden crossbeam in the center. It is definitely a functional and pretty well-crafted, window for this rather rough exterior. The roots of the tree, though it is not very tall, it is thick, it is round. It's probably a good 25, 30 feet wide, this tree's trunk, and the roots are large and sink deep into the ground in the vicinity. Do you see the glow from the window? What do you want to do?
We're gonna, using our expert flying skills, we're gonna fly by the window and just do one of these, and just check out the Berenstein bears and then run.
You don't pick up a lot of detail, but as you come up over the top, looking on the inside, it looks to be rather comfortable, surprisingly. It's a small home. There's a table, and there's a small hearth. There appears to be what looks to be a shelf of some kind, ramshackle maybe, but still functional with books pressed into it. You can see a number of small baskets hanging from the ceiling containing various roots and other pieces of plant matter that are just kind of gathered and bundled together. You can see there's that fireplace by the hearth. There is also a series of drying animal carcasses hung in the corner that are all just kind of stripped and they're being aired out in that space. You also see what looks to be a large chair that is facing the hearth, slightly away from you, and a small end table next to it that contains a little teacup and a little tea set. Actually, the chair is pretty large. It's tall. The tea set is small, and as you're making a look, you see one large crooked hand reach out from behind the chair with impossibly long fingers with hooked nails, kind of just reach over. You can see what looks like dried wrappings just hanging from parts of its wrist and elbow as it reaches over and wraps its gnarled fingers around this tiny teacup and pull it back.
I see it and I turn around and I say, Pike, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
At this point, you hear a snap sound.
Damn it!
And next to you, you hear this as a little bit of light peeks out to your left. A door has slowly opened on the side of the tree trunk.
Guys.
Please fly fucking back right now.
Please. What do you want to do, Scanlan?
We just bolt for it and start flying.
Flying where?
Back to our friend.
Okay.
Oh,
You guys
no.
turn.
Why do you say it like that?
You guys turn and begin making your way back towards the party, and the broom slows.
God. Oh, no.
How far away is it? How far away?
It comes to a stop and then drops out from under you both into the sledge.
Okay, that's okay.
I grab Pike and I
I
grab Pike and we both go invisible.
I pick up the broom before we go invisible. I go. Can we start?
We start tiptoeing out, I suppose.
Running back to them.
You just watch them vanish ahead of you.
What?
A few moments pass, and you guys end up making your way back to the rest of the group, and you see the footfalls of both of your tiny gnome friends.
Watching that hag through my scope with everything I've got.
I go up to Vex and I give her her broom.
What'd you find? Oh.
I'm gonna actually wait. Can I cutting words that?
Sure. What do you do? What do you say?
Come on.
I'm gonna insult him. I'm gonna call him a. Oi! You fobbing, elf-skinned flapdragon! You paunchy, ill-breeding lewdster! You unmuzzled, reeling, ripe mumble news! Shakespeare insult generator.
That is fantastic.
That's unbelievable.
That is really, really cool. All right.
I will cast the mansion. I will sing a song to conjure it. I will sing, home, home on the range, where the trees are acting real strange, where chickens are pecked, Vex shoots me in the neck, and the hot tub is killed with grenades.
If there was a time to not be us, this is the
probably
moment.
I take out the javelin of lightning.
No!
You have a javelin of lightning?
He does.
In fact, have a
Why have
javelin.
you never used
What are you
the
doing,
javelin of
He
lightning?
has one time.
Jesus, this is fucking stupid. I've broken some hearts in my time. Stupid Romeo are taking it way too far. Guess what? Nobody cares! And I take the javelin of lightning and I throw it at him.
Javelin of lightning.
12 points of lightning damage?
12 points of lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
You got the kill?
Yes!
Walking around like an idiot the entire game.
Chasing him around the room.
You fell 5 times!
You basically killed him with bro shame.
about romance.
I know!
Line
I'd like to take the javelin.
At this moment, small patches of blue fungal clusters begin to in the room. Areas within the vines and the ground just spring to life, and this dull blue glow begins to fill the room with very, very low light. Just make out shapes. You can see a lot of the vines are just slowly shifting around you. The walls are not still. That little bit of movement you'd occasionally catch, it is perpetual inside here, like it's this constant churning mass of living tree. You look up and you can see all the branches come and mat together into this giant kind of conical ceiling, where a number of vines drip down and just hang, hundreds of them. You see the vines are slowly coalescing in the center of this upward kind of pinnacle, slithering one into the next like 1,000 slithering snakes. The voice comes out again.
Why do you come here, children of the lost? What purpose brings you to Sondor's madness and pain?
We've come to help you.
The mass in the ceiling separates ever so slightly, and you watch as 2 feet descend from this strange apex. You now see the feet are a full creature, held aloft by connected tendrils of black plant matter, come emanating from the back and shoulders as it slowly descends from the ceiling. A thin, elf-like individual, their body comprised of hundreds of small plants, leaves, and thorns. The only semblance of flesh you see across the face is the nose, the eyes, and the mouth. The rest of it just slowly giving way to a similar nest of plant-like type vines that completely fill the exterior of this room. It slowly touches down, its feet hitting the ground. And as it does, the tendrils all detach and withdraw back into the ceiling, leaving it there, arms to its side, its head down, its face comes up. Its eyes immediately open with this bright yellow glow that kind of bathes you. You see the form, the edges of all of your allies now, even being framed by this light that's just pouring forth from its face.
I bow.
Follow suit.
Sure, I'll bow as well.
You all bow before this creature. You bow? All right.
I stand as well.
All right.
You all come here, but one of you is the reason.
He looks straight towards you. The light focuses and narrows from his eyes.
Sweet, broken Vexalia, unwanted daughter, unproven ally, selfish and cruel. You drive those you would call family into danger, and death for your own gain. I understand you.
There's a softness and sadness to the face as he takes one step in your direction.
You are lost without form, without knowing who you are, child. You stand shattered by expectation, presenting an illusion of confidence. Behind it, you never bloodied girl, dagger in hand, body at your feet. You are a killer, run as you may. The tears you cry are not in vain, my sweet. My dear Aria, you can rise above your trembling destiny. I have lived 1,000 years and a day. I have seen many things. I can grant many gifts.
Still pretending to like this fuck?
Nope.
I don't want anything you offer.
You mistake. My intent is not to hurt, but to understand. I see lots of my youth in you. We are not as different as you may think.
You've been betrayed.
We all have in some degree, yes.
Is that why you are what you are now?
I don't even remember. I just know that I'm alone and she left me there.
She? Who is she?
Memories have faded. I just want someone to understand me. That's all.
You want to be loved?
I wish a bond. I can be more. Would you embrace me? I will give you the means to protect them. Your home.
What would you ask in return?
Your heart.
My heart is someone else's. And I pull my bow.
What is your answer?
I release the arrow.
One attack.
I'm not good with words.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
But he was an asshole.
Oh yeah, he was really. Right?
And I don't want you ever dating an asshole.
Thank you.
He wasn't good enough. He this mean?
I'm gonna saunter over.
What?
We're a lot of lies, you and I.
What an asshole.
You
Jesus.
drug your friends to the table.
Can I walk over to Vax while they're making a show?
We keep making a show.
Quietly, I say, what was he talking about?
4 tinkering checks.
I'm gonna inspire him once with an inspirational quote. You have to look through the rain to see the rainbow.
I gotta leave. I
So I might have to take a -10 now
I can't
for
be
that.
here when that
That
happens.
actually removes
Hey.
-10.
Hey, pal.
Fortune cookie, where'd you get that?
Hey, pal, life is what happens when you're making other plans. If plan A doesn't work, there's still 25 letters left in the alphabet.
Oh, wow.
God.
That's 3 inspirations.
This
you
is
just given
borderline
burn that
Lisa
page.
Frank quotes here. This is.
Kill him!
Can I remove that extra 2 from your charisma?
Yeah, all that reading finally goes to shit.
It was my footprints you
It's
saw.
proficiency bonus plus proficiency plus dex. That's
Yes,
right.
go for it.
We're also in the Faywild.
Right? They might not need the same
Got to
thing.
Might
eat
not be the
something.
same thing.
This is what it's producing, and it's got to eat something.
Maybe it eats living creatures.
Maybe it eats
So
things,
first
trees.
of all, would you imagine that the science of the Faywild, what that phrase means, would it be the same as our own? Well,
No.
maybe it follows different rules.
It probably does, but at the same time, you don't get something from nothing. And life needs things to live.
That's so poetic.
It's. You don't get life from nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
I will also heal Vax. She's close enough, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ish. With an inspirational quote. Something Percival once said a long time ago.
I'm ready.
Oh,
Life needs things to live. That's it. That's the whole quote. Earlier tonight. Percival von Frederickstein von Rollo de Frankenstein de Rollo. Credit where credit is due. Guys, life needs things to live.
I had not had my coffee. I was tired. There
And
was
we
no bacon.
and those things. I think we've all learned a lot today.
We've learned so much.
I hate you so much.
I walk out of the
I need fresh air. I'm done.
You guys ready to go home?
Do we want to? Is there a reason to stay, or is it time to go home?
Let's get out I think I've seen enough of the Faywild.
I'm
We
quite
could stop
pleased.
at that hut on the way out.
How about
Never
let's-
found the.
The theater! What about the theater?
You know what we
Sorry,
could do?
brother. I think
You
we
know
have
what
other
we
things
could
to
do?
attend to.
You know, for someone who hates the theater, you've made quite a show of all of this.
Oh man, that was a 10.
That's good. That's good, Keaton.
Yep.
Touche, Keith. Touche. But no, seriously, I fucking hate the theater.
Already?
Oh, I know why.
Dear
He's
God.
figuring it out.
How long have
All
we
right.
been gone?
And I also need
Where are we ending?
Sam.
What?
Oh, sorry. Scanlan,
No, I know.
Percy, and Grog to roll wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
What did we do?
Hey,
I'm
What did
so
I do? I know. I feel.
If it's not magic, then I have an 11.
Okay.
Oh
Guys,
no.
drama needs conflict.
8.
No!
6.
Oh my god! So excited! What?
All right.
damn.
All right.
I'm so
So,
Please don't get left behind.
no, as the portal shifts close behind you, you all step out into the center of the Whitestone city square. You can see behind you the sun tree where you guys left originally. It is midday. Clouds are high in the sky. Little breaks where you can see beams of sunlight coming through. It looks like there's a darker rainstorm coming probably in the next half day or so. Keyleth, Scanlan, Vex, and Vax returning. You kind of, your mind feels a little fuzzy, but overall, nothing seems to have affected you. You know, you're glad to be back. Percy and Grog, you are very confused how you got here, and not quite sure why nothing has happened since you gathered here as friends. Yes?
We have. So do we just have a straight piece of missing time? Are we still waiting to go to the Faywild?
As far as you guys know
just
right
checking.
now, you guys...
You never
are still
were
waiting.
there.
Never even went.
I'm gonna cast Modify Memory on Percy.
You're gonna have to tell him.
I can help you remember, Percy. Just look into my eyes.
I don't want to.
Look into my eyes.
No.
Well, that's getting gift. Okay. Yeah.
No. But wait, are you just gonna make up what he remembers?
What was it called?
10 minutes.
What was your title called? There's nothing on this piece of paper. I'm going to make him remember that we landed in the Faywild together as a group. It was a beautiful field filled with naked nymphs and fey creatures that all came to him and gave him a wonderful full body massage.
Very uncomfortable. All right. Oh no, but that was tension. Okay. Yes. Oh.
Vex saw him, and he did not want anyone to know about this moment that he had. So, in a fit of panic, he gave her something, anything, a title. A title to keep her confidence. The title was Lady Vexalia, the Baroness of the Third House of Whitestone and Grand Mistress of the Grey Hut.
Oh no. There it is.
She agreed to keep his secret, and he had a wonderful time before his memory fades.
Oh. Oh my. Wait, that was how we were, but there was, you shouldn't know. Yes, I did this right. I did do this. Yes,
remember.
I do. And we will never discuss why again. But yes, I did do this, and I'm so glad I wrote it down correctly because that was very embarrassing. But I'll have this approved. As long as yes, well, I'm going to make sure. I have to, of course, inform. Yes, that. Yes.
Who's yes?
I don't know.
Your new nickname is Jabba.
Jabba.
Yes.
I like that.
It seems the awkward curse of the Faywild has set into a couple of your allies.
Quite a bit of ways from us.
So Pike
We have
reaches
a
up.
dog.
The gauntlets begin to glow, and as she reaches up and touches each side of your temples, your eyes close. And then suddenly you watch as Grog's eyes flash open, and where his pupils and whites of his eyes were, you now see a flash of divine golden orange light. As it fades, you are slammed with a series of memories that were previously taken from you, and you recall every moment in the Faywild. So she reaches up and you bend down, she takes her glasses off, kind of hands them to Vex, reaches up and touches the sides of your temple. Now concentrate. Close your eyes. And there's a burst of warmth towards the front of your lobe, almost like someone's dipping your head into hot water. And with that, there's a smattering of memories that are just rushing into your mind. It takes you a moment. It's your head swims and you have to almost sit down. You almost stumble off your back foot as your brain now has to reorganize those lost moments. 7 days now, immediately restored.
7 days, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Greater Restoration kills Modify Memory.
Oh.
Oh.
But do I remember having the fake memory, or do I not remember having the fake memory?
You would remember the spell being cast. You remember the fake memory, but you're aware that it's fake.
Okay.
And that I did it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Just say thank you, Percival.
Did it work?
I give her a big hug.
Yo.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm going to sit down.
Fallout style little pods.
All right, you start
Spread
creating
around.
all these various
Little
things, and
pods.
people start ushering in, and it's getting to the point now where so many people, you hear crying children, families pressed in, you're feeling claustrophobic, and the room's getting hotter and hotter the more bodies that are in there. You just keep concentrating and pushing the earth out. You can feel the sweat beads pouring down your face, just concentrating. You hear the crying and sobbing, and people trying to comfort those that are freaking out, and every now and then you hear a distant echoing cry, a scream of a dragon in the distance, and everyone in the room tenses, and the sobbing gets even louder. Then hushed against with a whispering silence. You keep pushing, opening. You guys all begin to gather the rest as you watch, with that final cry, the dragon and the wyverns pick up and swoop towards the center of the valley,
Oh, fuck.
arcing to the west into a wide sweep of the mountain range.
Where's Gilmore?
Gilmore has been just bringing people en masse down to the castle, and you haven't seen him for a number of probably a good 15, 20 minutes or so. The dragons coast around and begin to disappear in the southeastern distance where they came from. You do at this point catch Gilmore, who has actually moved to the top of the castle and is currently arms out, concentrating, pouring all the energy he can into that barrier.
Looked like the spell worked.
Good work. Good work.
Gilmore. Good job.
He eventually comes down from the top of the castle, and he's just, eye sockets are sunken. You can see he's just pouring this
Give them 10 minutes before they can leave.
I'm gonna need a spa day. Cause I'm
just had one. It didn't help.
Done.
He
probably went rogue. Or he was pissed.
He was pissed at the other dragons, maybe.
But it's
You've
not
got a good
safe
idea.
it's not safe to assume that they're not in communication. No, we have to assume that they are. I'm so sorry.
all right. It's not like my childhood friend Pervan.
There is a thought. What do we... This is a very good idea. You've got a very good idea.
I love you.
Yeah.
What's the idea?
And we're assuming, that they'll just ask instead of jumping to conclusions and,
I like it.
you know.
Even if he jumps to conclusions, even
But we
if he
know that
asks.
Thordak is a total asshole. Sorry. So we know he'll be pissed off, more or less.
His scarred eye twitches. Okay.
I'm gonna repel.
Yes.
Yes.
The portal only closed like after a couple of seconds?
We have 6
We got like
seconds.
6 seconds.
We've all got a hold of the rope and we all go.
We all just go.
6 seconds for all of you to run.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bungee jumping out of a tree.
We are fucking idiots.
This is the
I love
stupidest
it.
thing.
This is so
This
done.
is a terrible plan.
Oh, yeah, we
I want to
did
go on
so many
record for saying I was
stupid
against
things.
this.
We're
and
gonna
just
die.
everything.
We're gonna
Just leave. We can just leave.
So you've affixed the rope to the base of the strongest
I
tree
have.
you can find.
Are we all gonna like tie ourselves to each other?
I
kinda like
cast
we did
pass. No,
before?
that's just dumb.
No,
we're
we're
gonna
just
break
gonna
our
hold on.
backs. I'm gonna cast pass without a trace on everyone right now, because why the fuck not?
You got a fucking
Vex?
broom.
Vex?
I'm hopping on the broom.
Oh yeah, I'm on the broom, and he's on the broom.
Vex, we're going to have the greatest I told you so if we survive this.
All right, so we have Vex and Scanlan on the broom.
Should you make me something teensy?
Oh, this is
Sure, you
such
wanna
a
be something
stupid
teensy?
idea.
No, not yet. We're going to need every spell we need in there. No,
Oh, all right.
you're the weight that's
Okay.
going to hold the rope down. You're going first.
And you have a spell prep?
I'm gonna pop my wings out and hook my arms under Kiki's armpits.
Okay. I'm holding onto the rope because I'm an idiot.
The trunk
Everyone ready?
open as the doorway immediately
Go!
comes open.
Go!
Fly through stealthily
You fly through stealthily.
and try to get down to the ground quickly and like hide behind something.
Right. I would like all of you guys to make stealth checks at disadvantage. Okay, so you disappear under the snowbank. It is freezing cold, the wet, immediately thawing snow against you, forming against the seeping, but you are below eye level. Vax and Keyleth, you guys just kind of dart through, you holding her.
Fly through, and then once I see them hit the ground, I'm gonna dive bomb us, and then I'm gonna wrap us in a little wing bubble and then just roll into the snow.
All right, as you guys come falling out the side of the tree, you see nearby as a tall green tiny dragon gets startled and floats, flies off.
Oh, he flew away.
You guys go coasting, the wings expand for a second. It picks up, and as you hit, moving just past the about 15 feet of jagged rocks that were kind of gathered at the base of the ravine, you scoot over it, the wings fold in around you, and you guys tumble into the snow. The two of you
Thanks.
jump through and start rappelling down. Grog at the bottom end. Bringing the rope down. It slams shut, the rope cut at the other end as the portal closes.
Hey, man.
Percy, you just make it out as the rope gives away, and it's now Grog and Percy plummeting towards the ground. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna let that happen.
Well, you both fall. You're cushioning his fall?
Yep.
All right. I need you make an acrobatics check just for the hell of it.
I love this game.
13.
As soon as you look over your shoulder and see the ground coming, you try and swing your legs underneath to catch you, to kind of slide across, and you begin to. Your feet catch the rock, you feel the muscles tense, your back gets kind of jammed a little bit, and you catch Percy in your arms, but the momentum of Percy hitting you sends you back over end, and you both tumble into the snow. You do prevent Percy from taking any damage, but you do suffer 5 points of fall damage and land in the snow.
Here are your choices. You die here like the scum you are.
Choice B.
In slavery it is.
Box Crate,
What
our
do you
best
do with the
sponsor.
boxes?
No, you just inside the boxes are tinier boxes.
Tinier boxes? When do you get to the loot, though?
No, it's a Russian nesting doll of boxes and crates.
Box.
Box. And then inside is box crate. And inside that is tiny bag crate.
What are you guys talking about?
But Liam, you want all those boxes?
I need boxes.
Would the dragon noticed if any of these bodies were disturbed?
Many, yes.
Never mind then.
But small amounts. Why? You wish to take what they have, they mean nothing to us. 1 or 2 turned over will make no difference to the dragon.
Just pull that one down then.
Right.
She points to it. Some of the Ravenites come over
Quiet,
and
all of you.
haul one of the
Make
corpses off of the spike.
No sound.
It breaks off and snaps, and they bring it and throw it to the ground and step back.
Thank you. It is exactly what I expect, I would assume.
The robes are familiar.
All right.
Scale color's familiar.
I look it over. I check.
What?
They're locked in the moments of valiant defense of his city, frozen and lost. The remains of Tiberius Stormwind. Left a hero defending his people. Defaced by Voragal, the frigid doom.
Let's bring him inside at least.
Yeah. I go and I gather the remains.
They are stiff and frozen, but light enough for you to carry.
Things vanish.
I'm all right with making this vanish. That's as much of a calling card as I feel we need to leave.
Where should we bring him?
His home doesn't really exist anymore.
His home was with us.
Back to Imon.
I have a thought.
To our keep.
He should have
It was
never.
very important to him.
It was.
This is his place.
We are not bringing him to us. We're leaving him here, but we're putting him somewhere appropriate.
We take him away. Can you melt the ice and snow? And we will lay him here.
Put him with the books.
We always loved them.
For now, anyway. And then when we free this place, we can find a proper tomb for him.
Do for now.
Why don't we take him back to where the frozen books lay?
You find the remnants of the library. So you find a section of the stone rubble that's loose enough. You pull it open, and there beneath you can see there are hundreds and hundreds of books, many still pristine, but a little soggy from the melted snow. And you gather probably a lot of time was spent in this library in his youth, and it's probably as good a place as any to leave his memory for the time.
Are any of the Rabbinites around us, or are we alone?
They're keeping their distance, but they're watching. You get the sense that they understand what's going on, but they're not taking any offense to it.
This will do.
I start pulling books out.
I start melting ice.
Is Lockheed still on my shoulder?
Lockheed is still on your shoulder.
Bring him down so he can say goodbye.
As the ice melts and color comes to the body, you can see the tattered robes that show a fierce battle was fought. And regardless of this condition of finding him, knowing him as well as you did, he's still probably left a hero. As you lay him down on the books, mostly thought now Lockheed finds a moment of recognition and immediately flutters onto his chest and kind of curls up, mews a bit, nibbles at the chin.
I'm going to sit 3 or 4 feet away from him, facing him, and start privately thanking the Raven Queen for ushering him on.
I'm going to take a chalice out of the bag of holding, and I begin to fill it with ale, and then remember, he preferred water. And I take the alchemy jug and I pour fresh water into the chalice and lay it with him.
I take and I rip off a piece of his robes, tuck it away.
Can you seal it?
As you guys step back, the nearby stone clatters to life.
I get Lockheed out of there. I don't want him to stay in.
Lockheed,
Do you want to come?
Lockheed resists and resists and doesn't want to leave.
Darling.
Lockheed.
In Draconic, I say, it's all right.
Lockheed kind of curls up onto his face and kind of just nibbles a bit on the forehead and turns back and flutters up onto your shoulder. The stonework clatters closed over the top of the rubble of the library.
Keyleth drops to her knees and starts crying.
Vax, in this moment of sadness, there is a bit of warmth as you sense, the remote as it is, through the divine gate, that
the Raven Queen's assurance that his spirit has made it to the other side.
I go put my hand on Kilo's shoulder. He loved you well, Princess.
He was so stupid.
Well.
I'm gonna find Tuma. Is she behind us?
Should have never left our side.
Hopefully this war will go on schedule.
We'll avenge
But there's our promise. And that's the best you're going to get. I'm gonna head out.
We'll avenge you.
I just turn around and say, goodbye, old friend. We'll come back and we'll fix this. Because this is poppycock.
As you gather yourselves up here amongst the ruins of Draconia, the last of the sky is light, the sun has faded, and the night has taken its form. You hear the distant caws of the evening birds as they begin to take the skies above the ravine. Tuma and the rest of the Ravenites give a nod as you join hands. Keyleth?
Let's go home.
Yes, let's. There's much to do.
Back to Whitestone.
Potions will
brought
probably
it
be
today.
cheaper in the city. Oh, we can mist.
I brought it today.
All right, yeah.
Is there enough moisture in the air? I have no idea how it
Oh
works.
shit, if we evaporate, I'll be so pissed.
Wait, can that happen?
Oh,
Tell me that.
You don't know. I think it'll be fine.
Because we're missed.
We're mostly water. I think it's our water. I think we just like end up very dehydrated at the end of it. Then we need
we've got lots
Gatorade.
of sorry, I just spit all over you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Now I'm moister.
That's how Mistform works.
Now I'm moisture.
I don't think we'd evaporate.
Yeah,
I
so-
think he's fucking with us. I don't think we'd evaporate.
So let's mist it.
Look at that grin. I don't
That'd
trust
be the
this.
saddest TPK ever.
Yeah, that would
Let's go, guys.
Just
This is the journey of Vox Machina.
As of humidity.
They fade into existence.
That would be the worst thing ever.
It's like, was that a global warning metaphor?
Nobody sings it. No songs to be sung. Just fucking.
Just steam.
Mysterious-
Just
mysterious
fucking
zone.
steam.
Another cloud in the fucking sky.
And some say you can see them still overhead.
I don't think we'll evaporate.
All right, so let's do it.
You guys take a moment to concentrate. Each one of you transforms into furious mist. As you begin to go one by the other, you do hear a couple of. You kind of glance over your shoulder to see what looks to be three kids, all kind of just looking up at you all with these big, scared smiles.
And before I go, I say, "Stay in school, kids." And then I miss.
I'm gonna slimer the kids as I hit them.
The dare
Yeah.
As I turn into mist, I go, I'm melting! Oh, what a world!
Make a deception check.
You're a
I was
terrible
trying to
person.
inspire them.
You're a terrible person.
20.
Do they speak common?
After you give your presentation, they kind of whoa. As you begin to transform, you do that, and they all turn to go. Scream and go running indoors.
I'm still gonna slime them on their way out.
Sliming them.
We're tormenting children.
Hey, that's a step up for us.
This is what Vox Machina is all about.
Hey.
Amongst all the terror
Scarring
and
children for life.
You can't kill the old, terrify the young.
You don't want to make
Back didn't say that.
We're leaving them with a promise that we'll be back to finish the job.
More water than that kid's had in the day.
Oh.
Whoa.
No one sees anything.
Make a stealth check.
No worries. There it was. Thanks for doing that. All right, I got luck. I got a 1, but I'll use luck.
No,
You're using
no.
a
You
luck.
lost your
You're using a luck to avoid a walk of shame.
Yes! There is a god and he hates you. So,
You are so walk of shaming
so
right now.
as the morning comes about, Vex, out of your room, scratching the side of your head, getting messed up from sleeping wrong on the pillow. And as you walk out, you hear this. Look to your right and see your brother slowly slinking away from Keyleth's room.
There it goes.
Make a bed.
Fine.
Yeah.
And I go in my room and I sit down on the opposite side.
Take
of
a
the room.
full minute to get over it.
All right.
You really should have gone into acting. It really was your calling. Yeah.
No, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
As foul as it is. Don't. What are you doing? What?
Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated. I've never rolled 2 1s in a row.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, that was so amazing.
Take that, luck feat.
There's your 1 right there.
I'm desperately trying to commit every direction to memory. to turn the
I
lights
am
to the blue
so
tower.
fearful that he's about to try and buy meth
20.
from his children.
Look for the
20.
strands of crimson flags that hang
Strands.
across the various street corners. That will signify the entrance to this uncut bazaar.
Signify entrance.
You're so
20.
helpful.
They both seem confused, but also strangely enamored with this tiny man who's talking to them.
Thank you
We
so much,
approached them.
young men, for your help. Also, Spice?
Yes! Oh my god!
No.
Do you spice?
Do you spice?
Yo, you cool? You cool, dog?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh god! I'm not an authority. Do you spice? Spice it?
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Let's go. Ignore that part. Thank you so much. What do you think? A little spice?
Kind of just puts his hand out.
I flip him a coin.
All right.
So Scanlan,
Oi.
spice dealer.
Oh yes, I want to hear the story.
I've made contact. I'm supposed to meet up tonight in the casino.
There's a casino.
1 hour after sunset. I'm supposed to wear red. I will not lie. I am shitting myself. I'm so nervous.
Are you gonna wear red?
Well, how else will they discern who I am? I don't want to go alone.
Well, I'll go with you.
Are you cool?
Of course I'm cool. I'm so cool, darling.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Me too.
Well,
No. What do you mean? We're cool.
I don't want to draw too much attention, but I want to be safe.
Are you buying drugs?
Could not be happier.
What an episode. What an episode.
I feel that there's such invaluable lessons that you learn at any moment.
Do you think maybe the reason Jared was almost arrested was because of this fucking spice?
Yes, I think
Yes, I think
I
that's
think
a
it's
very
precisely
strong
what
reason,
happened.
yeah.
But we're going
was
to
he
do it
thinking?
smarter. We're going to do it better. Listen.
No, we're not.
I
Got Jared 2.0.
He's legitimately smarter than us.
can do this. I am the one who cocks.
Do you want the sand keg's hide?
The sand keg side?
The sand keg's hide.
Oh, hide. Oh, is it like a food or it's a drink?
It's a drink.
Yeah, like one of those would be great.
It's expensive.
Yeah, well, don't tell anybody, but I'm super fucking rich. wait. Only because I have to check with my national treasury. How much is it?
Do you wish to have a glass or a bottle?
A bottle.
A bottle will run you 350 gold.
I'll take 2.
What?
Walks
No.
out.
How have we not stopped this?
Comes back with 2 very...
That's a lot.
That's for your personal fucking funds.
He comes back a little ways back later with these 2 dark green glass wine bottles that have these like kind of heavy leather wrapped around them and bolted together at certain places. Bolted? It looks leather at times, but you get close to it as you feel it, it's actually hard. It's almost like some sort of a chitinous armor. Here you are.
Oh, may I start a tab? No, fine. And I give 3, 5. What? How much do I owe?
700.
700. Right. Here's 800 gold.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much. And please, do let me know if you require anything else.
No problems.
And he exits the room.
I have never hated you so much before in my entire life.
Prepare to drink like king.
I feel the opposite way. I'm very proud.
Grog, I think this bottle's more well armored than we are.
Yeah, it's like amazing animal skin maker's mark. So how do we crack this bitch open? So can I try
I'm
and
having a glass of this. We've just paid a fortune for
We're
it.
saving a bottle.
We are saving a bottle.
Right. Are there any opening utensils around? Because I don't want to unsheath. Or...
May I sword it?
You may.
I'm going to sword it.
But don't take your sword out because we're not allowed to bring our weapons out.
Oh, there's no weapon in here?
We're currently private in the room.
Oh, we're private in the room.
In this.
Who wants to be first? Kenneth?
Yes.
Fill me up.
As it touches your tongue, that smell transitions into a very acidic taste. It actually kind of burns your tongue and it goes numb within a matter of seconds. It is not a delightful flavor, and as the tongue goes numb, the back of the throat goes numb as you swallow. And as the numbness kind of continues down the rest of the body, the flavor has not improved at all, but it brings this kind of universal numbness, and as the slight pain of the burn subsides, you, with just about a few sips, become extremely sort of intoxicated, but also just kind of numb.
How is it?
How is it?
Not very good.
Oh shit.
But
Oh, he's
I slap
fucking
him
wasted.
A little bit. I slap him.
Well, don't ever
Wow.
do it.
You should do that again. That felt really good. I'll do it.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Liquid MDMA.
I take a sip.
Okay.
I'm not drinking my here, Grog.
I want to know. I take a sip.
Hey, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? You alright?
Oh, holy
Weird,
shit.
weird. It's
This is
really
so
weird.
Oh, this is
Keg's
it.
Sand keg.
It's on air.
We're good.
I take them by the cheeks. Can you feel this?
Yeah.
You can. Can you feel this?
Does it taste good?
Do you recommend it?
Are you gonna try it, Grog?
And walk your way back to where you believe this casino was when you first entered the city.
Druid craft a little like frost on the edge of my armor, so that I'm cool.
Oh my god.
Just gonna melt.
The cruel red that you speak of, that we once fought, was crushed by our might and my hatred for its kind. This city has many wards, as I mentioned, and I am its protector. I have my ways, which I utilize only when necessary. Now, what you ask, what you do, is already a deed of justice in and of itself. I require no recompense beyond that. While I cannot leave my city unguarded for long, I must remain until you are prepared to engage this Thordak head-on. But when the time comes, call to me, and I will come to your aid. Presents it toward.
I'll take that, please.
You take it. Looking at it, it's a small brass flute.
Oh.
It looks simple, like penny whistle almost. As you're about to blow on it, the Jamon puts its hand up towards us.
It knows the melody to call Devosa, but once.
Call.
Devosa.
Is that a name that you go by?
Devosa is the guardian of this city. Jamon stands back and slowly extends its arms as a sudden burst of wind once again fills the room, swirling around, sending the silks tangling about once more. It seems stronger than what was brought in from this shattered window earlier. Your hair is being tossed, and you're watching as the lithe creature steps back, the shape bending and swelling behind the silks, kind of passing in front as it backs up towards the opposite side of the chamber on the outside of the balcony. You watch the flashing of color of green and dark gold. A shadow takes the floor as the new form before you holds most of the room, lording over the throne. Wings unfurl as you see before you the form of the city's protector, a massive brass dragon. In the window-fractured sunlight, wings and tail tip becoming a gradient into green at the end. Incredible, frightening, beautiful.
I share with you my secret. There is now trust between you and I. Do not forsake it.
This is a greater gift than we could have hoped for.
It sits back and sits into a more casual position, its claws still there before it. The head still level with the rest of your party. It slowly drifts back up, now looming down over 30 feet ahead of you. The voice booms out once more.
I will prepare here how I can. Now go. Time is ever fleeting.
What that enables you, as you get some ideas as to the trajectory, the speed, the strength of Grog, especially in the non-grown form versus the grown form, this does allow you, whoever wants to lead this expedition, one investigation check to possibly even recover.
Can I fly? And I feel like I
Ranger.
fly down and get it.
I'll fly with her and kind of use the math to sort
Yeah,
of
point me in the direction.
use
the
math.
Okay, so the two of you using the broom.
Yes.
It only has space on it for one.
I'm gonna hang.
Okay, so Percy's hanging from underneath.
Yeah.
As you fly up.
Better fight that vertigo. Fight it.
What were the
Okay, I'll tell you what. Because I had to blow all of those, we can say I threw up a little. It's just like, let's go there. I don't know. That's wisdom. It's 19.
19. You feel quivering on the broom as Percy's hands are beginning to shake, and you can see the fingers themselves having to constantly kind of flutter. As you look down and about to ask if he's okay, you just watch as this spray of
I throw up too, just because anytime.
This was a very poor decision.
Oh my god.
Vax, you watch up as you see just the gentle rain.
Yeah, have we gone forward or have we just gone straight up?
Gone straight up in an arc.
Okay, so we're not going to hit them.
This-
Yarfing from the top of the room.
No, but
This,
It evaporates
I'm sorry.
on the way down.
Excuse me, but this is poetic justice if I have ever. That is beautiful.
This has been the metaphor game. This is just a metaphor for our entire existence.
Yeah, some poor folks in Ankh Rahel right now are just gonna have a really bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do a little gust cantrip
But I am
over
gonna
top
keep-
of us to keep from getting splattered.
I'm gonna keep my hand on your wrist.
All right,
See?
I'm just not going to look down. I'm going to look ahead. I'm good.
You're gonna roll crazy high.
Nope.
Damn it.
As he begins telling you about the wind trajectory and the direction of its travel and the general the hypotenuse of it goes in this long series of various
I zone in and I notice that I accidentally
minus
puked a
4
little bit
AC
on
divided by
Percy's
2A.
head.
And like you're just
And
looking
it
at
just
the one little bit of his
completely
hair.
distracts me.
You're just focusing on the one little bit of hair, the little clump
That's
right
got
there.
a
that still
tiny
has
bit of puke on the top of his head, and I feel so bad. I just can't focus on what you're
So,
telling
but
me.
because of that, it should be. Have we done about 350? Have we done 300? Where are we at right
Percy,
now? Like
I'm
80,
so-
80, 90 feet ahead. 90 feet ahead.
And I
100
throw up again because it's just so gross to see.
This time, thankfully, you have the mind to kind of pull out of the way a little bit.
Yeah.
However, after about 10 minutes of conversation and you unable to focus again, it's lost. You have no idea where the javelin is.
I would like to think you can feel my grinning from way
You were
down below.
so smart with your math, and I just.
No, it's not. Sometimes math is not enough.
20 and a 1.
Let's go down. Let's fly down.
Sometimes someone is going to find a really expensive
paper bag.
weapon.
Someone's gonna find some poor pauper impaled on a wall somewhere.
Oh no! No, I hope not.
Should we check
And the
local
mystery, it
hospitals
will
and
just be
morgues?
unsolved mysteries. They'll never know.
3-month investigation. No answers.
They're gonna have a documentary on making.
It'll be
a
one dude
murderer.
impaled against the wall and some poor bastard that grabbed it and then got fucking electrocuted. Just 2 corpses.
Best you can tell, there's no immediate effect. You don't know what it's supposed to do. It doesn't seem to be having an effect on you at the moment.
I'll just do a little bit more. Up the nose? Just a little bit more, just to see if it's doing anything.
Take another costume.
So, you've tried of the wares. Are you satisfied?
You know, where I'm from, sometimes we burn it and inhale it that way. Is that done? What methods do you guys use here?
His head kind of pulls back a bit and he goes,
You may do what you wish with it upon purchasing. It is up to you. I am a little worried that you may not be regulating your intake.
Don't worry about me, friend, all right?
Friendo.
My mom and dad, that's their job, all right? All right. I guess I'll take it. For 2 satchels like this, why don't we say 300?
400 was already a discount.
Fair enough. 400 it is.
It has been a pleasure doing business with you. If it is not too much to ask, in case you require further assistance, what shall I call you?
You can call me the Meat Man.
Meet me. I hope to do more business with you in the future. Meat Man.
I kind of hyperventilate for a second. I don't know what's going on. Where are you guys? Where are you guys?
Did you get my Shiraz?
Place my hand right on his shoulder.
That's not me. They're not mine. I throw it across the room.
I catch it. Grab him by the scruff of the shirt and start leading him back down the stairs. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Just don't say anything. I got lots of drugs.
Why are your eyes all bloodshot? What's the matter with you?
I don't know. I don't know what I did.
Is it this?
Maybe. It hasn't affected me yet.
No! What are you doing?
One more.
You're right. We're in the casino. Life is so fucking hard these days. Why not? Both of us together, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Do you guys make a Constitution saving throw?
2.
13.
The aftertaste is nice.
It's a spice.
Chew on it.
Hi.
Oi, how you doing?
I'm looking for a meal. I'm a little homesick. I'm hoping you have a meal that maybe has some fusaka in it.
Got a bit over here. It's a bit pricey, but
Oh, it is a pricey spice here.
a bit at least for what it's worth. You only want to use bits and pieces in the meats.
Right.
Use too much and it spoils the flavor. But
Of course. It wouldn't do anything to your body if you had too much of it, would it?
you'd probably get sick a bit, I imagine.
Probably.
I'm
Thank
upstairs.
you so much.
Upstairs trying to take it anally. Come on, this will work. This will work.
Train spotting. This is train spotting.
No one lies to the Meat Man. I want to go back to that place and get my revenge. Are you with me, Vax?
Vax? Which of us?
Vax.
That's Vax.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Why do you need revenge? You got the product you bought,
How's your
right?
butt feeling?
It feels a little tingly, but overall just fine.
Smells of
We all
cheese
wanted to
and-
get this.
It does itch.
Yeah, exactly.
Can he make? Does he have to make another Constitution check at this point?
No, you pretty much figured out at this point that it is just a
Yay!
flavoring
Here's the
spice.
thing. I thought it's an expensive spice. Maybe it was
was
worth
entirely
however
fresh
much
in
you
your
spent
price
on it.
before.
Tell me how much you spent on this.
Like 50.
Oh, 50 gold, that's a lot, but I think it should be fine.
Spent 50 gold on this. Good God.
You can make 50 gold back betting in the casino.
No, it was 50 gold as a fine lesson, though. It was well worth it.
If you
lesson.
really want to go get revenge, I will get revenge with you, but I
Not
think we
for
should
50
call it a
gold.
loss.
I
The 50
think-
gold is a piddly piece. Is that a word? No.
If it were, if it were any more, I'd feel bad, but it's only 50 gold. I feel like an idiot.
You are upset.
I think he's just had too much spice.
He's foreseeing the Washington Redskins season.
They said it could make your stomach upset if you've had too much.
Oh yeah.
Have you had too much?
I made a terrible trade. I made the wrong trade. And I made a terrible decision. I know that. But we have 20. The table on the left is just completely incapable.
She goes, you hear a voice in the back. Also consider that in the negotiation.
But also consider this. We are on a mission that's very important to the security of both Marquette and other continents. And we have friends in high places, and I will flash our little badge.
Yes!
the badge that Jaman Saor gave us.
Not your fake little star from pre-show?
No.
He looks down and he goes, that looks very pretty.
Oh, this is given from Jaman Saord.
Doesn't hold sway.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, I didn't think you would.
The clerk officer says, wait, you're saying you got something from Jaman Saord. You saw Jaman Saord and you were given something.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me see this.
I hand it over.
She looks at it. Very well.
Oh, consider that a negotiation.
She looks over and meets eyes with the captain and goes, we're going to go ahead. You let me know the price, and the palace is going to pay for this expedition.
I didn't know he would do that.
That is the most valuable necklace.
Opens the book and begins.
And on the way back,
like kinetic or something.
I won back the 50 gold I lost on the Saka.
You did?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
You went in?
So I'm gonna leave Marquette totally evens.
That's great.
Oh, that's amazing.
Pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good.
I wish I could say that.
Oh, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Still got 1,000, this guy. Unstoppable me.
And we can leave whenever we're ready.
Oh yeah, let's pack our bags.
Right now.
Oh wait, no, we still have to decurse the
enchantment.
thing.
Right, we're waiting on that. That's why we're fucking.
All right, so you guys head back down to the main thoroughfare, or the main area of the tavern.
Yeah.
There you see the same folks are there. You see Treva's there, and you see what appears to be a kind of shifty-looking guy, kind of a rather pointed nose, very shallow features, and he just kind of like hands are together. He has like a satchel over his shoulder, these kind of long, plain-looking robes, and his thinning, short, dark hair is like slicked against his skull.
So he looks totally trustworthy.
Totally trustworthy. As soon as you guys walk downstairs, he goes,
that picture of you on the carousel.
Oh.
basically, yes, but with a shorter, slick hair.
I'm glad that's a thing again. I was really.
I don't know how to take that, actually. Based on how I just described the NPC.
It's more the grimace.
Thousands of Twitch viewers Googling like mad.
Noted.
Whoops,
all right.
and then back to die.
Disadvantage for the rest of the episode. No, who am I talking to here? There's a lot of you. You, okay, come.
All right. I have an object that I have an object. It's hard to talk to that face.
Seems like the type you might want to try selling him some of that Fusaka.
I have an object that I own that someone is tracking me with. They're aware of my whereabouts. They've put some kind of enchantment on it. I was wondering if I could transfer that enchantment to another object and send it in a different direction so that they don't know that we're following them.
I just make a sort of a physiological check of his mouth shape. His jaw seems. Oh, new Matt character.
I know. I see what you're talking about. He starts glancing. Shut up! Glancing at the bottom of retort. This is a variation on a scrying enchantment with a hint of it's done. It's gone. Here.
What?
Okay, as you're staring at it, you watch as the Ripley signature gets kind of very, very small, put in the bottom of the piece of Whitestone, begins to glow. Suddenly goes, by the way, it takes a moment. Put your face away, please. And as you pull it back, it just flashes and then goes dark again. And now it's done.
Okay, now look at it again. What's it look like?
Looks the same.
I just want to know, can you just look at this, please? It's a tea set. It's gold. Isn't it beautiful?
Takes it from you, and his hands are kind of clammy as he pulls it out of your grasp. And he kind of looks over the tea set, and it's kind of like ding ding in his hand. He doesn't really know what to do with it, and he kind of places it on the side. And
okay. This is a tea set of envenoming. Whenever you produce some sort of a liquid imbibement within the tea set, it's guaranteed to be a bad day for whoever drinks from it. And good day. Brief. Careful next time.
And he darts off outside, bursting through the door into the alley. And Trinket says, "Wah!" Scanlan, do you want to move on your turn at all?
I will inspire Vax with the selection of the ultimate dad joke.
Oh my god.
I am so ready. I am so ready for this.
Pick a random page.
Hit me, hit me.
A conductor once told me that a euphonium is Latin for "you're a fraud."
What? Oh, you.
Oh, I get it.
That was a warm-up.
What's the name of the movie about the Cal Von Trapp family? The Sound of Music.
All right, take your inspiration.
Subtract it for me instead.
Gaining attention for a certain.
They're flares?
It's called a flare stone, and they're essentially they're impacted hard and then thrown high, and they turn into a. Kind of
Is that what we saw?
That's what you saw above.
Oh, so he
the
wasn't a
ships when you
magic
guys were
user.
approaching.
That's cool.
Well, he was because he was starting a spell.
Okay.
Flares.
We should
the purple
should
one?
spread them out. They shouldn't. Everyone should not
I take
have.
the purple one, you take the red one?
No, you take them both.
Why do I take them
You've
both?
got the broom. You can.
You need one, and someone else
Just take
the
one.
other.
I keep.
No.
I'll keep the purple one.
I'll take
Let the twins have them, because they're the ones who'll get
Yeah.
separated.
That was the perfect interaction.
Grog remembers that.
You fire, and the dagger gets thrown. The dagger passes through her form. Your bullet has no effect.
She's
Watches.
a fucking.
Ripley kind of smiles and lowers her head. Both her and the figure that were standing vanish from sight. There's a streak of bright light from the distance as a small beam hits the center and detonates in a small fireball, which then causes the ground to suddenly rumble and erupt in an explosion of white light and force. Everybody but Percival. For a moment, you are tossed with the blast of 100 hammers across your body and face. Your vision is faded as you hear the sound of thunder but inches from your ear. Grog, you manage to just leap out of the way as you begin to see the fireball explosion that's just out of the range. It hits kind of in the center here and doesn't hit anybody. But in a split second, you watch as certain things in the ground catch flames and explode from underneath. The ground itself erupts like something deep beneath the earth, just bursts outward.
Who took the full smack? Oh my god.
Wow. We walked right
knew
into
we were
that
gonna
one.
fall for that one.
Yep.
Did the Goliath?
Goliath probably took some damage too. You all were thrown dozens of feet from your current placement, most of you onto your back, aside from you, Vax, and you, Grog. And actually, Trinket would have caught herself as well. You now see a giant crater in the ground with rock and rubble and shards of glass tossed around you. The trees in the center have been blasted out, and you can see a number of broken trunks and roots kind of curved up with little bits of fire and flame now kind of burning off their edge. What little bit of burnable material still remained on some of the living trees. The smell of heavy gunpowder, recently burned, kind of sits in the air as the giant cloud of smoke rises up in the center of the jungle. At this point in time, the Goliath has stepped forward from the brush as well as 2 other figures off to the side wielding long-barreled rifle-like weapons. There are a few other figures on this side as well.
Oh my god.
And actually, you don't see that one. And Ripley steps out of the bushes from the side.
Where is she?
What?
Over there,
Oh, so they are there, and we're all like it.
on the opposite side. And this is a heavy groove in the ground. These are the only parts of the land that still stand at normal ground height. The rest of this is a giant slope that goes into a crevasse and rises back up.
Vegetation is gone here.
Vegetation in that area is completely gone. And there's
deep is
broken
that?
rock and glass everywhere still in
How
the area.
deep is the crevasse?
It's about 20 feet deep at its deepest.
And everybody sees everybody, right?
Everybody sees everybody right now. I need you all to roll initiative. 5? 25.
Mega Percy.
It's a 25?
25, yeah. Wasn't a very
Are
high
you still
roll.
ducking behind the tree?
I am still ducking behind the tree, but that still hits.
That still hits?
Vax, you're
All right, so that's a violent shot on that. She's going to send another grip point to do. And let's do that attack first. So that is 25 points of piercing damage.
25 points of piercing damage. I'm gonna have to try and catch that because it's gonna fucking knock me out. I snare 8 points of damage off of that, so that's
okay.
How many points is that?
It was
25.
5 plus 2,
You're
27.
still alive. It
So
was gonna
19.
Keep you alive. Oh my god. Is he still alive?
1 point.
Oh jeez. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're doing the one-eyed
Plus-
blinky wink.
Plus
2 points of necrotic damage.
No. I spent a 6th level spell to keep you alive, man.
As you fall, the shadow around Ripley flares and you hear a voice go, "Yes." She aims and takes another shot at you. Yeah, that hits. You lose death saving throw. Third shot at you. Second death saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Right there. She shouts over the shoulder, "Finish him!" This one over here, looking over to the side, goes and takes aim.
Is it his turn next?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Takes a shot. The third bullet sinks into Percy's form, and the breath fades to stillness. The necklace shatters around your neck, the one that Pike gave you, and a sudden burst of divine energy fills your body, and you're restored to 1 hit point.
Oh my fucking... Are you serious?
Pike saving the day when she's not even
Dude,
here.
that was it. That was
When did she fucking give you that, man?
Before she left, she pulled it from under her bed.
All I'm hearing is John Jovi living on a prayer. Holy shit.
21 points of psychic damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you. Was
Yeah,
it
I'm out again.
It was.
You're out?
Yeah.
Fucking fuck, this is not good, guys.
It's a claw slash attack.
Yes.
All right, 21 points of
Second strike hits you, 2 death saving throws.
Oh
It's a
my
crit within 5 feet.
So it's a crit within 5 feet?
It's a melee attack within 5 feet and you're unconscious. It's 2 death saving throws.
Yep, been there, done that.
All right.
Come on, where's your
Percy,
fucking golden
it's your
snitch?
turn. Roll a death saving throw.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Come
Wait,
on,
is
man.
this it? Is this it?
Yeah, come
could
on.
be it.
Come on, come on.
Golden snitch.
10. I don't remember.
I believe that is not a failure. I believe it's 9
I think
or
it's
below.
10 or higher, right?
Yeah, I think it's 10 or higher.
Are you shitting me? You rolled a fucking
It was
10?
on the money.
Why
Yep,
you
10 or
shitting
higher,
me?
you succeed.
Oh my god!
Guys, let me
God.
have the coolest character lined up, but okay.
Two steps there past Grog. Sees Orthax just wailing on the corpse of Percy.
Oh,
In fact, another name off the list. And fires.
Can I do cutting words? Has a whole
depend-
round been gone by since my last reaction?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can get to that. We'll see what she rolls.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know.
The bullet sinks into Percy. You hear the air escape from his lungs as Orthax suddenly flares up with darkness. You watch as the edge of the barrel, some sort of script that was carved in the side of one of the barrels, flares away with a purple flash. And it seems like some of Ripley's wounds tend to heal a little bit. Now, it's time to go ahead and make an escape. Odalux. All right. Dexterity saving throw against a DC of
21 with disadvantage.
Because
I cutting words her.
It's true. That would be a 16. The sphere encapsulates her. She is now currently down within the sphere, and she looks about, suddenly going, What the heck is going on?
You can curse, it's okay. You killed one of us. Okay. Everyone gather around. Her.
Oh, not leaving Percy.
I'm gonna drop this thing and we're all gonna fucking kill her together.
No.
Yes, we are.
She stands there. She goes and fires at the wall. She just kind of has no effect. Looks over the shoulder.
I have 3 attacks.
I slowly walk up to her with the sword. In my hand.
Well,
walking over as well.
Okay. So, first at the end of her turn, the last round of the blink spell does not go off.
The roll didn't happen?
Yeah, and this is like the blink. She didn't blink out, so she's now locked in the sphere, and she's starting to look about extremely nervously. The shadow of Orthax comes and kind of finds her and is beneath the orb and can't quite get through.
No magic can happen in the orb.
You guys all work towards and bring yourself towards the edge. We'll say.
No, I'm staying.
Staying
next
there?
to Percy.
We need you.
I'll shoot her from a distance.
Okay. Get ready
All right.
to.
It comes through. We'll say, for the sake of brevity, here it comes back to Scanlan's turn. Everyone's holding their action.
I'd like to get right up next to the orb.
Me too.
I do as well.
I'm getting up on the log so that I can get a clean shot at her.
Okay.
Vax, you with us?
Yes.
Kynan actually walks along with you and heads up.
Ready?
I'm ready.
When you are.
For Percy.
Her hands are around the orb, and right now her eyes are darting around. She's trying to find a way to think her way out of this. And you see like her face kind of flash in a couple ways. And she looks around cunningly at all of you and kind of smiles.
Percy's killing you right now, not us. I drop it, and we all attack.
Stab. Oblivion.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Croc. Roll your 3 attacks.
Reckless. Great. Everything.
Vex, roll your 2 attacks. Vax, roll your attacks. Scanlan.
29.
26 and 32.
God damn it, Gil. You better not fuck me. Not bad, Gil.
26 and 22.
Are we just doing melee attacks or like spell attacks or what?
Spell attacks is fine. She doesn't have a whole lot of energy left in her engine, and we don't even need to roll damage because how do you, Vox Machina, want to do this?
I want to sink my dagger into her arm and sever all around her shoulder and rip her fake arm off of her body.
The arm just plummets to the ground, the shadow kind of still coalescing at where the wound is. The shadow of Orthax kind of shoots up into where the exposed wound is. With that moment, who does what next?
I'd like to carve the Dorolo crest into her forehead.
As she's clutching this, you reach forward and grab her by the throat, her eyes wide, and you just slash across. You can see right now she has no strength to resist.
I'm gonna take the axe and go straight across her navel.
Feel it.
I'm gonna take a grasping vine and choke her around her throat.
The vines wrap around and hold her in place. Vex?
I want an arrow straight through her heart, and one in her mouth as she screams.
The scream is cut short as the arrow finds itself placed in the back of the skull, the other one straight to the chest. Grog, your blade cuts through the midsection as the other grasping vine pulls the lower half down. Ripley is entirely torn asunder in a final silent scream. The shadow of Orthax dissipates, sputters, and vanishes. The battlefield grows silent. You all turn and look back over your shoulder and see the still body of Percy against the tree trunks over there.
I'm still gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on it.
I do the same.
I knew something was wrong. Where is he?
We bring him inside?
You all make your way into this room, and there are two other people that are kind of helping around. They're general townsfolk. They're not heavy into any specific use aside from cleaning and helping construct. But they go ahead and they bring a large table out, and you guys set Percy on top of it.
Mike, can you do something? Can you help him?
I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna cast Resurrection on him.
Yeah, there are two spells at your disposal. There is Resurrection, which is a 7th level spell. It costs a diamond worth 1,000 gold, which its spell consumes.
I have a diamond.
Or there is Raise Dead, which is a 5th level spell, which consumes a diamond worth 500 gold pieces, depending.
I don't know, Vex, we could save 500 gold.
I bring out the best diamond I have.
Okay. With both spells, he comes back whole. If it works.
Well, we could save a little money.
No, Pike.
Oh, how grief does strange things to people.
Or we could buy him a better tombstone if we had the extra money.
God. His glasses are broken. We could fix his glasses.
Yeah.
All right. This is Percival Frederickstein von Musel Kowalski Derolo III. He needs a large-ass diamond. Pull out the biggest one you have.
I've got $1,000 diamond.
Rolling
It's
it out.
actually listed in my items. 1,000 gold diamond.
All right.
Let's do it. He's a Derolo. He deserves the best.
Okay. You begin the incantation of the ritual. The first stage allows you to reach out and make contact with the spirit wherever it is. After 5 minutes of searching, you have no way of locating it. The spirit currently, something is blocking it.
Is it Orthax?
Religion?
Can I,
Orthax. It's Orthax.
Yeah, I pull out Ripley's gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Ripley's gun. And I hand it to Pike while she's still in her ritual and see if that has any effect.
Okay. As Keyleth hands you the gun, that strange blockage becomes crystalline. What was once a dark spot that was just preventing you from clarifying your vision is now a clear patch of shadow. Having seen this once before, Orthax is indeed blocking the ritual and is currently hungrily feasting on the soul of Percival.
I'll try and recreate what Pike did to Grog.
Okay, so you
Grog and
so you take Animus from her, the pepper box, and even holding it, there's like this dark weight to it. It feels like it's lead and coal in your hands. As you concentrate, channeling the divine druidic energies that you currently are focusing into it, your vision comes to a similar dark, shadowy mass that Pike had seen during the attempt at the resurrection ritual. You can see there is indeed a connection. There is a tangible gateway between this weapon and Orthax, the shadow demon. And there, enveloped within the darkness, you can just sense in your heart of hearts, that's where Percy lies. As you begin to focus on greater restoration, you begin to feel the nature of the curse that binds him to it. And you reach out in this space. And you guys watch as Keyleth just reaches out into the air of nothing. But within your sight and your vision, you can see that thread and you grasp it. And as you hold it with your fingers, you feel it fight. And in turn, you watch as Keyleth's hand bolts around with nothing in her grasp. And you hear the voice whisper,
No, I finally have him. I finally...
And with that, you snap with your fist. The shadow screams and vanishes. And there, you see a brief glimmer of light. The remaining spirit of Percival as it drifts off into the astral sea.
I scream, Percy!
The spell finishes. The gun itself, you guys see a flash of shadow around it.
Pike, go!
All the names on the side vanish as well. The barrels are now clean.
Pike, do it!
Can I continue working on the resurrection spell.
Okay.
I would like to inspire her, at least. Is that something that will help?
Inspiring whoever wants to be part of the ritual, yeah. So yeah, you can go ahead and inspire
whoever's gonna
Can I reach forward and look in Percy's coat for that Whitestone, that condensed Whitestone?
You start rummaging through his coat and you find his gun retort. You find a bunch of random bullet casings and bullets. You find a cluster of papers and notes that are folded up in a small book, and what appears to be a partially sealed letter with no name on it.
Nothing else?
You eventually find some of the Whitestone glass, the green glass that you guys had kind of flashed around in Ankarel.
Does he still have the raven skull on him that I gave him?
The raven skull is still on him, yeah. He hangs around his neck, yeah.
Okay.
Percy, I don't know if you can hear me, but that day in Singhorn was one of the best moments of my life. And not because of what you think. It wasn't because of my father or the title. It was because of Whitestone. It was because of you. You allowed me to be a part of the thing that you hold dearest. And I was so proud. But I don't want to be here if you're not. Whitestone still needs you, darling. I still need you here. And I lean down and I kiss him. And I say, I should have told you. It's yours.
Persuasion roll.
Natural 20!
I trust you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll inspire Pike then. I assume she's going to bring something to the ritual, right? I assume.
Okay.
So how do you inspire?
I inspire her the only way I know how, which is being an ass. So I'll inspire her with a shitty limerick.
Oh, no.
I know a gunman with a white coiffer who acted evil and had a bad cougher. He learned that someone had possessed his big gun, so I threw that shit in the lava.
What do you want to bring to the ritual?
I just... I don't know. I mean, just the love that we have for him. I don't know. I think clearly I would hope that Sarah and Ray would come in and step in and help in this.
Can you sing? Can you sing, Pike, like you did for that little boy? Percy joined you then.
I could.
Sarenrae is with you, but the intervention, the divine gate that separates the gods from the prime material plane still stands, and she's lending what energy she can in this moment.
I grabbed the skull from around his neck that I gave him. I say, Percy, we had many conversations about life and death. And in many ways, you are my total opposite. But you are also my best friend. And even though I told you on that day that I gave you this, that we're all gonna die and that you can still be saved from yourself, it was clear the journey was far from over, and it still isn't. And then I'm going to cast Conjure Within Beings, and I'm going to have a barrage of crows come from around me. And I'm gonna tell him, as much as you might think, your journey is not over. Just because yours might be, ours isn't. And we need you. And I need you.
I'm gonna kneel at his head and shoot out the wings and lend them to Percival like the crow he is. Like a cloak.
You feel, Pike, the ritual begin to culminate. The divine energies lent to you by Sarenrae fill your form, and you watch as Pike's physical form now seems to overlap her divine form you've had at a distance. She is just this radiant golden image of herself, the same golden wings flaring around her. And you watch as Percy's body begins to rise off the table, the arms and legs just limply hanging underneath, the chest rising up. The light from Pike begins to create a small well of divine energy that spirals down into his chest and blasts through him the table. The table itself cracks beneath him, yet he still remains aloft as the energy hits. The energy fades. The ritual completes. The room grows still and cold and dark once more. Pike's divine form disperses into golden feathers that just drift and disappear across the wooden floor. Percy's body slowly lands onto the table. Stillness. Stillness. Breaths begin. Fill his chest once more, unconscious as he is. Life is slowly returning to Percival, as is color. His pale skin, pale as it's ever been, but now slowly stirring.
Pike!
I'm sure that just so everyone knows.
Taliesin, get your butt in here.
He's so quiet.
Wait,
We should just let him sleep.
Percy.
This is too fucking much, man.
Mike, you're in a temple. Don't curse.
I don't care.
Percy?
Holy moly.
You said he's still unconscious?
Still unconscious.
Oh, well, I cast Lay on Hands and take him out of that right away.
Okay.
10 hit points.
Percival. Back in your chair.
Get your monkey out!
Oh. But.
I've been watching South Park. I don't know about that.
No Hamlet death for you.
All right, let me tweet out the photo real fast. You come to consciousness as a tiny hand is smacking you in the face.
It's like that little doll hand on SNL.
Can I use my missile grab again?
Yes, you can.
I do not open my eyes.
I'm kind of missile. He's awake. He's alive. Ow! Ow!
And I slap him in the face.
This is indeed Cabal's ruin. Vestiges of divergence. Well, be specific about this. Once attuned to whoever's wearing it, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Which is pretty badass, if I do say so myself. Also, when you're hit by some sort of asshole spell out there, you can use your reaction to have the cloak swallow part of it. You have the damage you take from the spell, if there's any damage to be taken, and the cloak gains a number of charges equal to the spell level of the triggering spell.
This arcane terminology is fascinating.
The filter of game rules. You don't get a vestige now. You get Whisper Kilo.
Hey, you read Marcation? Hey, please turn down. What is it? The language of Marquette?
Marquesian, but yeah.
Marquesian. I got this book. Found this book in this shitty casino office. It's written in Marquesian.
Don't pronounce it, please. It's offensive. Kind of blushes a little and closes it. I think it found the right owner.
Oh, it's a porno.
It's an instructional guide. You might learn something.
It's an instructional guide?
Excellent.
I can't read it, though. How will I learn?
Maybe you start taking classes in Marquesian.
Braille.
Are there any illustrations?
Yeah, pictures. You
Yeah.
like pictures, scan them. Are there?
You scan through real fast, and yeah, like, you only got a little ways into the book when you first looked at it. In the center, there's probably a good 30 pages of, like, really beautiful, old... It's essentially the
Kama Sutra?
Kama Sutra.
I think that one folds out. That's quite nice.
Oh, it's a pop-up book.
Having a hilarious conversation with Grog as it progresses. It's great to have all of you back, and I hope my hometown was very kind to all of you. I do miss it, and perhaps when all this is said and done, and I can get a proper maybe a writ of approval from the folks here at Whitestone, maybe they could absolve me of a couple of things in the book that I'd like to say goodbye to. So,
I can't understand what you're saying.
I can barely understand what I'm saying. What? Where did you get it?
It is the best.
Very great.
Oh, Pike, Mike, you have to try some.
Like, do you want a little bit?
You have to have some.
It's serious, Pike.
It's not very tasty, I'll tell you that, but let me tell you what it will do is this.
That's okay. You don't drink alcohol for the taste.
Yeah, that's my monster. I pour her a little glass.
All right. Do you down the shot, Pike?
Well, yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw. 15.
It's like skull.
Pike downs it, it burns in her stomach, and she takes it.
What? Seriously? Pike, you're such a badass.
I'll pour her another one.
All right, make another saving throw, Pike.
Oh, shit.
Cruising for a bruising.
So, Pike takes the second shot, slams the drink down on the table. You feel the numbness hit your lips, Pike, and you feel a little strange, a little sparkly and numb for a second, and your tongue isn't quite functioning as you would hope, as everyone's looking towards you. A second shot, that is obviously very brave of you, Pike.
Yes, he's got quite the tolerance.
Well, I thought I would, but I don't even know it is.
And with that, Pike face plants onto the ground.
Oh no,
Mark? Mark!
I'll pull Jared aside real quick if that's all right.
I am so fucked up on this.
Jared, I listen to him, and it's not very often he offers to get people off.
You're telling me that you've made friends with Jamon Faward.
We met them in their palace, and we
pretty tight now. So I bet I could get you free and clear.
Then please do.
Will you, will you do something for me?
If it is within my ability as your employee, of course.
You're a man who knows things, knows how to get things.
Depending, maybe.
I was a little disappointed with the samplings in your home. I was wondering if around here you couldn't find me a little something.
What?
A little pick-me-up, a little ride, a little dipsy-doodle. Drugs, man, drugs. I want drugs. I want you to go find me drugs. Listen, I've had a really rough time. I saw my friend die. We found the body of another friend.
I understand that. I don't really deal with these things.
But you know people who know people.
Not here in Whitestone.
I'm gonna get you cleared of murder, man.
Look, if you want to get some food, go down to like the Thirst Fields or maybe over in Kymel.
What were those words? The Thirst Fields?
The Thirst Fields, south of the Alabaster Sierras.
There's way too many S's in what you just said.
You're looking for drugs, yes?
Yes.
Get some food.
Some food?
Food!
I don't know what you're saying. Spell it. You spell it.
F-U-U-D-E. Food.
Sued.
Food. Yes, food!
What is that? Is that a place? Is that a person?
No, it's a drug! Why did you don't even know what you're asking me for?
I don't know it at all.
You confuse me, Gnome.
I am confused too.
I am free to simply be myself and live with the terrible mistakes I've made. And if you are reading this, then my travels on this path have come to an end. Scanlan, thank you for destroying my gun. Do not let the weight of life's consequences crush your bravado. It is your greatest weapon. Grog.
Yes.
Remember that your compassion has brought you this far, not just strength. And for the record, I would have wiped the floor with you that time. Vax, you often remind me of myself, and yes, I know that is a bit of an insult. Stop indulging your desire to sacrifice and try being the man these two women seem to think you are. They may actually need you one day. Vex, you often remind me of myself, and that is the highest of compliments. Oh, true to form, Percival, true to form. I hope you free yourself of whatever voices haunt you. Also, since I'm gone, you're the clever one now. Still the clever one. Keyleth, don't let the world break you. Learn to forgive it for not living up to your standards. We promise to try harder.
Smartass.
Yeah. Pike, it is wonderful to have you home. You bring everyone closer to their best selves, and I can only imagine what a burden that must be. Oh, she's out. Allow yourself some vice and failure. Done and done. He'll still love you just the same. All true. As to what must be done, I'd be content to be left in a ditch, my weapons and notes burnt and broken. Fucker. But I imagine that would upset Cass. If you can, take me home. If you can't, I understand. She knows where to find the rest of my instructions. Times being what they are, burn my work or bring it home in the hopes of aiding in the defense of Whitestone. I leave this judgment in your capable hands. Please find Ripley before she does too many terrible things, and erase my legacy wherever you find it. That silence would be the greatest eulogy I could ever hope for. Oh dear. With eternal gratitude, Percival of Vox Machina.
We talked about this.
Before I continue, hear my words. Think before you act. I implore you. Understand that not all is what it seems, and I come to you as an ally.
Okay.
Assume's eyes flash a vibrant green for a second, and then become yellowish reptilian orbs. You see a hint of green scales kind of curl across the face. Now please, let us talk. I, as I'm sure you've noticed, Raishan, I need your help. I wish to kill the Cinder King. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
You keep getting me! Oh my God! Belly!
You came into our home with that
In our home!
Yeah!
Fucking you coming to our house!
Wow.
Wow.
You're both present in that same plant space.
Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Sentry?
Hey, Keelan.
Fucking hell.
It's been a while.
Hey, Sentry.
Hey, Keelan.
Can I just, without burning a question, can I just personally ask you, just how you doing, man?
Doing all right.
Yeah?
A little cold, but
Sure?
Whitestone.
I hear you, man. Yeah. Hey, Sentry.
Yeah, Keelan.
So the ziggurat, the spinning orb of death that happens to be right underneath you. Are you in touch with what that might be feeding?
Can't say I do.
God damn it, Sentry. God damn it.
Keelan, calm down.
Yeah.
I'm happy to answer your questions, invite you to my space. Just because I'm not an all-seeing tree, don't be angry with me.
I'm not angry with you, Sentry. I'm just frustrated. with the
Angry in
circumstance.
general, just chill.
That's really easy for you to say, Sentry, okay?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
You're a tree from Paywar, yes?
More or less.
Have there been the attention of any other gods on Whitestone right now? That you can sense? Or can I sense? I'm kind of asking the Sentry out of humor, but can I sense it?
I mean,
I'm assuming the tree doesn't actually know fucking shit.
the tree may know a lot, just the right questions need to be asked. The Sentry says, to be perfectly honest, Keyleth, I mean, even Pelor's grace left this place hundreds of years ago. His presence is here bits and pieces, but when I was first taking seed, the gods were much more present, much easier to read. Kind of lonely nowadays.
It's so sad.
Oh no, Keyleth. Oh no.
You got me, Sentry. I'm here. Shouldn't be lonely.
You around, Keyleth? Nobody can be lonely.
Oh my, that's so. Oh.
He's saying that as you're holding on to his roots.
Don't make it weird, Laura.
It was
Too late.
weird 5 minutes ago, man.
Is there anything that you would just, you said you're lonely. So I just want to say, if you ever want to talk, I'm here. You can confide in me. If there's anything you want to say, I'm all ears,
I appreciate that.
Yeah?
You gotta kind of come to me.
Sure.
But when you do, hell yeah.
See?
You see, this is what you see.
That's what we see, Grog.
Ooh.
See?
Wait,
The handsome
is that
devil.
is it like this? Is it like me?
We
Or
don't
is it
know.
like-
We haven't seen this thing.
It's clustered around a bunch of other art pieces of other demonic-looking entities, and it is, by and large, about twice to 4 times the size of anything else on the page depicted. So
That's
like-
really big.
It's
Two
super
grogs? Is it like 2 grogs?
There's no picture of grog on the page. You have no sense of
That's
comparison.
like looking in a book of pills and
Draw a picture of grog, and then we'll know. Hold on, for scale. I put my hand on the page.
Oh, he's tiny.
Yeah, I think he's like handheld.
Yeah, so yeah.
Both you guys roll stealth checks,
Oh,
please.
Jesus.
Like,
I have a
Oh, that's a
I mean, I
natural
already-
one.
Wait, what?
I don't think I can get worse than that. That is a one.
Two natural ones?
Stealth.
No!
Oh my god, the dragons are gonna fucking kill us right now.
Oh my god, Pike.
Pike, you take a step and you hear this strange sound, and you feel this kind of slight shift beneath your feet. And you watch as some of the snow begins to trickle off the edge of the cliffside.
Pike?
I'm gonna not move.
Don't move either. Wait, run! Do we not move or do we run?
The opposite.
We should run. We should run because it's probably coming down. I'm gonna run. Run.
All right, you guys run. You can see the doorway shimmering before you. You get closer and closer, and you hear in the distance this strangely familiar, distant echoing.
Oh, come on. What is that noise?
Fucking run.
You both just get to the doorway in time. The snowfall's still there, though gentler than it was through the night. You both dart inside, slamming the mansion door behind you into a warmer, comfortable, quieter atmosphere.
Hey, what just happened?
Reapers.
Hey! Hi, buddy. Why are you under
Did they
breath?
see you? What happened?
You alright? You look white as a ghost.
A little
I had a full
kerfuffle.
night. Have I had a full night's sleep at this point?
You see what looks to be a small, kind of stout-looking dwarf character walking up. Kind of bulbous red nose. You can see kind of a thick winter coat over, cloth tied over the top of the head, kind of a crossbow to one side, and just kind of walks up and goes,
Hey. Larkin, the one you hired, the mercenary to help you with this exchange.
Oh, right.
We hired somebody?
Yes.
When was this?
Back in Whitestone, we hired somebody to come help us fight.
We did? Why on earth would we do that? We're super strong.
I kind of kick Scanlan a little bit.
Shit. Sorry.
So, glad we've all got together.
I'm gonna talk to him in Dwarvish, and I'm gonna ask him where he's from.
okay, yes, where from?
I don't feel comfortable as, speaking our language in front of people who don't understand. It's impolite.
Larkin, are you ready to help us kill a dragon?
That's what you hired me for, isn't it?
Oh, don't you think dragons are just the biggest dick fucks ever?
To be honest, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, Larkin.
Just fucking got it.
Yes, I totally remember you, Larkin.
I kick Scanlan again just for sheer joy this time. Yeah.
We're setting up camp.
Also,
herself.
We've no fucking idea where Raishan is or what she's going to do if.
We know that the one place she isn't is in here.
Larkin is Raishan. Really?
Holy shit,
You're the
last one to realize that?
No, are you
in this room or on the internet?
Stop it. Stop it.
No.
It's me. I'm the last one. I had no idea.
It took me like 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Buddy.
Oh my god, we're going to die.
Like you should lose the best
We're going to die.
Ashley figured it out before us.
No, she told me. I can't take the.
As you guys rest to prepare for your next day's excursion, we're gonna go ahead and take a restroom
Oh
break
my
here.
God.
Half of us, Laura. Sheesh. Do it?
What you doing?
Okay.
Cast it.
I'm casting.
Okay, so as you pull the scroll out and begin reading it, the sigils and the arcane glyphs are ancient and convoluted, and you're trying to trace them with your eyes, and you begin speaking, letting the ancient knowledge that you've gained through your existence of wandering Exandria begin to just pour out on its own. You feel the magic take hold, and your grip tightens as the script begins to light up with a slight bluish purple tint as it begins to light up around. I need you to go ahead and check to see if you succeed in...
20.
Okay, the DC was 19.
God! Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps.
Oh
God.
Oh, we made the gumbo.
Oh
God. That could have been really awful. As
to use some
some
scraps
of the
from the
glyphs
fridge,
begin to shake and part of the scroll begins to like burn at the edges, you maintain concentration staring at it. The rain just hammering down on the scroll. It's growing slick and pouring off into the center of your sleeve. You're soaked to the bone now and you're shivering as you're reading out these various language bits that are just flowing through. You're now an instrument for the spell that is beyond your capability. And as suddenly the spell finishes, your fingers tighten, the scroll bursts into flame and just turns to dust around you. And for a split second, you think you may have failed. This giant bluish doorway just erupts across the way.
Facing away from me.
Facing away from you. You see, all of you, that this somewhat darkened, shadowed ravine is now suddenly aglow with bright, vibrant bluish light. The blue light turns to crimson, to a deep burning red, and you hear this horrible, deep sucking sound. And you watch as Yank the Goristro is thrown from it, landing in the center of the ravine.
Bamf to the door and go in.
That's right, focus. Focus your chi.
I sing at it.
What?
Oh my god!
No, he's got a movement and an action.
Okay, all
I
right.
sing at it. I
And
will.
bonus.
I will sing. Yank, you will be our friend. Travel through the portal and back again. Your heart is true. You're a fiend and a confidant. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so I will dominate monster.
Oh my
With
god.
the hand cone.
Right, all right. Puts you to a full DC of what?
21.
21.
No.
That is a 13.
Oh!
You guys watch as those who are watching, Yank comes barreling and then comes to a stop and just stands there looking down at this tiny gnome about 40 feet away and just nods.
Holy
I
shit,
say,
Scanlan.
you will stay here and you will kill a white dragon.
You see the steam kind of shoot out from the nose. Now you notice the sound of the wings.
And I will tiptoe back into the nest.
That was the coolest thing you've ever done.
Oh my.
Oh, I don't know.
At which point,
Oh my god.
No.
Huge!
Oh, he's so big. What?
Oh, fuck.
Make all the action figure sounds, Matt.
Apparently
Wish we
white
could
dragons
watch.
are his weakness.
I know.
We're just
Stuck
like,
in a little
we're like in a lobby eating chicken.
Right,
30 minutes of this, guys.
What do you think's going on up there?
Elevator music playing.
as the blast hits, you can see coats of ice across the floor. Which, whether you guys are aware, the ice and sleet and everything here is making the entire terrain rough terrain. You can see the actual air around Vorgal itself is just crystallizing into this thick mist that kind of surrounds his form slightly. Yank is blasted with all this frozen frost breath. You can see the icicles kind of crystallizing in his front form. Goes running forward and just slams goring with its horns into Vorgal's
This
chest.
feels more like playtime than anything else. Like action figures.
Watch me play with my toys, guys. Shite.
You fucking did. Don't you ditch out.
Form vanishes as a...
Oh, cards on the table.
What just happened now?
Uses the movement to fly up to about...
Oh, shit.
Is she gonna go for him?
She's going. She's doing it.
There.
She's so teeny compared to him.
Teeny.
She is a diseased dragon.
Oh, little
Releases
But you're immune to
full
poison.
blast of poison breath in this direction.
Hero's
Yes.
feast.
Hero's feast, man.
Little lady.
And then
What
Vax,
have you done? How much
Vax
have we
goes,
done?
wait a second, Larkin was a dragon?
Storm. You close your eyes and concentrate, holding your holy symbol, praying that Saren Ray has the ability to reach beyond the divine gate and lend you her strength temporarily. What'd you roll?
10.
A 0?
Yeah.
0.
A 0.
Never worked. Shut the fuck up! She has to roll under her
She has to roll
level.
under your level.
Which she did.
So this succeeded. Concentrating, hoping that she's there, feeling the division between the gods and their followers since the divergence occurred. And you reached out to her a number of times. You look up through the darkness of your closed eyes and you see a light, a beacon open, like the clouds part. And suddenly the sound of rain goes away. The sound of all the chaos goes away, and it's just warmth and quiet. And you watch as Saren Ray's hand comes down and touches your forehead and with your closed eyes and says, I'll do what I can. As she drifts away and smiles, you watch as her hand turns into a fist and she looks up and disappears into the light. As you open your eyes, you now see up in the sky cloud above Voragal, the clouds that are dark, there's a little sparkle of divine energy begins to swirl. As it grows stronger and stronger, the clouds suddenly part and a giant column of divine energy slams down right on top of Voragal. Voragal looks up just in time to try and move out of the way before it slams him in the back. Does not make his dex save with a roll of a 5.
Launch fries, motherfucker.
Voragal suffers.
I've done this 6 times.
Voragal suffers 50 points of divine damage
50
and is slammed onto the ground.
Yes!
Stay down.
Yes! Sounds so hard, Hex fell off of him.
I know.
Holy fuck! Pike! That was amazing.
Percy's killing you right now, not us. I drop it, and we all attack.
Stab. Oblivion.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Croc. Roll your 3 attacks.
Reckless. Great. Everything.
Vex, roll your 2 attacks. Vex, roll your attacks. Scanlan.
29.
26 and 32.
God damn it, Gil, you better not fuck me. Not bad, Gil.
26 and 22.
Are we just doing melee attacks or like spell attacks or what?
Spell attacks is fine. She doesn't have a whole lot of energy left in her engine, and we don't even need to roll damage because how do you, Vox Machina, want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this? How do you want to do this? How do you want to do this? How do you want to do this?
Oh my god! Yeah. We're gonna live!
You.
Shit! Oh my god! Are you serious? Pike! What?
Oh, there we are.
Pike, kill the Rakshasa!
How do you want to do this? Do it, girl.
I'm so shocked, I don't know! Okay. Oh man, can the flame strike just go through his body and then just burst him like a
Burst like a poof. So, as you turn the corner, seeing all your friends charging toward this creature, knowing the fear that you heard in Vax's voice earlier, the burning rage of vengeance
I'm mad.
burns beneath your skin, and as you
exposed skin,
you're mostly exposed skin.
My non-hairy skin.
You grab your holy symbol, drop the shield, and bring your arm up like this. As you do, the Rakshasa before you all of a sudden goes. You can see the skin.
I'm gonna let go of him now.
Cracking.
Back up a few.
These kind of breaks to his exterior. These strange, glowing, infernal cracks was by.
I will return.
Yeah, we'll see you next time, shitface.
detonates with a column of fire that comes bursting out of the ground from the body. You can see shattering burned bits of Kasha flesh go flying across the entire exterior of the castle as this column 20, 30, 40 feet up just streaks out of the top of the castle, lighting up the vicinity of Whitestone. As it slowly subsides, there's nothing but a pile of ash left where Hotus was.
Yes!
Yeah! That was sweet!
I want to sink my dagger into her arm and sever all around her shoulder and rip her fake arm off of her body.
The arm just plummets to the ground, the shadow kind of still coalescing at where the wound is. The shadow of Orthax kind of shoots up into where the exposed wound is. With that moment, who does what next?
I'd like to carve the Dorolo crest into her forehead.
As she's clutching this, you reach forward and grab her by the throat, her eyes wide, and you just slash across. You can see right now she has no strength to resist.
I'm gonna take the axe and go straight across her navel.
I'm gonna take a grasping vine and choke her around her throat.
The vines wrap around and hold her in place. Vex?
I want an arrow straight through her heart and one in her mouth as she screams.
The scream is cut short as the arrow finds itself placed in the back of the skull, the other one straight to the chest. Grog, your blade cuts through the midsection as the other grasping vine pulls the lower half down. Ripley is entirely torn asunder in a final silent scream. The shadow of Orthax dissipates, sputters, and vanishes. The battlefield grows silent. See, just taking away, and you have a shot as it's kind of arcing to the right of you, just bleeding and kind of limping in the air, but managing to pick up speed. The sleet and the snow is strong and firing around
I want
you.
to see a cut on his stomach where Yank left a hole, and I want to go straight into his heart.
As you decide the first arrow, you aim for it, it streaks off and hits another wound and gets jammed in. You pull back the second arrow, and right as you see the snow beginning to blind the image, just one moment of clarity that hits you. Release the arrow, piercing inside where the wound was, where one of Yank's horns had gashed into its front of his chest. Vorgal and just spins into a corkscrew, plummets and crashes into the side of the ravine. Tumbles backward, rocks come tumbling onto it. Vorgal hits the ground, smacked open as it begins to get back up. A bunch of rocks slam down and one big shard of ice slams into his chest. Still like writhing in flakes as he's bleeding out.
And a tree grows out of his guts.
Yeah!
He's still like currently holding on as he's kind of jammed to the ground. You see like the bluish blood kind of leaking out the side of the mouth. You just can't move, and you can see like the strength leaving Vorgal's body. Raishon swoops up next to Vorgal's corpse, leaning over.
Tell your master on the other side. You see, it was worth it.
And Raishon just sinks her teeth into his throat and tears it out. You see the spray of blood across Raishon's mouth and across the front of the ravine as Vorgal's body just falls limp to the ground. Spits the chunk of white dragon flesh onto the bottom of the ravine. The green dragon spins around, facing you all.